What life-changing event have you experienced?
So I was with this person for just under 3 years, I think. But in that time, I basically completely isolated myself from my family, my friends. I was just like a typical, like very insecure teenager. I moved out just to be closer to this person. And this was a kind of like very controlling environment. Like they decided what I dressed, what I said. I couldn't swear because it wasn't ladylike. I couldn't buy protein powder because it would make me bulky. Developed an eating disorder. Didn't go to college for this person. It was a very, very controlling environment, and I moved in with this person when I was 18. And that was where I actually realized what kind of situation I was in. I think the worst part about it was because I had isolated myself so much, there are people that I lost because I didn't go spend time with them when I could. I was only allowed to be around that person, and that's it. You know, I lost my grandmother, and I lost someone who was basically a father to me during that time. And I think that's actually one of the things that created a turning point for me was when I lost that person and the person that I was with told me that I just had to get over it. And I think mental abuse is something that's not talked about enough. I want people to know because I want people to be able to learn. If there is somebody in your life that is telling you how to dress and how to act and who to talk to and who to be around, that person is toxic and is not worth a moment of your time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It's good to see you all. How's it going? What's up? The question of the day, before we get into anything, the question of the day is, what is one thing that you love about yourself? It's kind of a wholesome one today. It's gonna be a wholesome episode, I'm pretty sure. We're going all the way up to the top as we do every single episode, right to the top of the list to see who got the first, and that is Mr. Pugs over here. Pugs getting the first here and claiming it's easy as well. Just flexing on them as well. Who else we got here? Who's in the chat? I see Super. What's up, Super? How's it going? You were super close. Well, Pugs said it was just too easy. So maybe next time though, Super. Maybe next time. I see Vamps. Hello, Vamps. Or Vamp, sorry, not Vamps. Vamp. How's it going? What's up? How's your day? Hello, hello. I see. Is Ken, I think? I think I've seen your name before in chat. Is it Kenito? Is it Ken? Am I correct on that? I'm getting a nod from our guest. Okay, good. Um, and I also the next one, if I look down there, I see S dot but Kenny. So okay, probably should have looked at that. That would have probably helped. Um, Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Like I said, thank you. You're so nice. Thanks, Con the Seal. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? Ads, how's it going? Welcome. I've seen you before. I know who you are, Ads. What's up? What's good? Ken, Kenito, or Kenny? Sounds good. Got it. Um, Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Well, actually, before I kind of keep on going and saying hi to everyone, since there's a raid, we'll cut that a little bit quick. We'll go back to it though. Don't worry. We'll go back. We'll say hi to everyone. But I wanted to introduce you since there's a new community here now as well. There's a couple communities I think here as well now. But hi, my name is Bren. I'm a Canadian podcaster with a passion to form connections with individuals from all walks of life. On Connections, I explore the world through my guests' unique perspectives while gathering an insightful understanding of how they interact and perceive life. In today's show, I'll ask questions which focus on uncovering stories of humble beginnings, triumphant successes, motivations, inspirations, struggles, and realizations. Today's goal is to continue making connections to spark meaningful discussions, and I hope you will join me today on that journey. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the raid there. Thank you for trusting me with your community, Con. Appreciate that very, very much. Technically, we came from both. Okay. Let's see here. Who we got in chat here? I see Veray FPS. Hello, hello. What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Hitting that quick exclamation mark guest. Love it. Love to see it. I see Gojo. Hello, Gojo. Sheesh, it's like 3 a.m. here. Oh my goodness. It's like 4 p.m. for me. We're on like the opposite sides of the world, I'm pretty sure. I see. Who else do I see in here? 9 a.m. for Vamp. Oh my goodness. We're all on some crazy time zones here, but I appreciate all of you for coming in and hanging out with me, whatever time it is during the day. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Ordana, am I saying that right? Ordana, she's saying sheesh, and that sheesh in the chat there. Who else we got? Hello, hello to everyone. Hello, hello. Did I get some answers to the question of the day, by the way? For those raiders, I don't know if you guys have seen it. The question of the day is, what is one thing that you love about yourself? We're going to start this episode off on a wholesome note. So I need to hear it. I need to hear some wholesome things. If I've said your name and I've said hi to you, I'd like you to drop something down if you can. I want you guys to show some appreciation to yourselves today. You guys deserve it. I see EE. Hello, EE. What's up? We already got the question. The guest isn't even here, E. You gotta calm down. He's not even here yet. You did it in advance? No kidding. Hi, Multi. How's it going? Good to see you here. Tiggs, what's up? Tiggs, I love the thing on Twitter that you posted. That's hilarious. I hope you're doing okay though. If you were in testing, I hope that everything's okay. I hope that everything's negative and that you're okay. I hope that nothing's too crazy. But Tiggs, I'm a big fan. I love to see you here. Thanks for joining in. Always happy to see you. Who else we got here? I'm finally at the raid now, so I see ads. Hello, ads. Con, hello, hello. Con, what did you play today? What were you up to on stream today as well? Technically came from both, yeah, right. You're needing to learn that script you read off by heart. You're telling me. My memory is like the size of a peanut, so I mean it's not helpful, unfortunately. My community is just a small part of Boa's community. Hey, a community is a community. It does not matter. If you're willing to share that community, whether it's just one person, thank you so much, or like it's 100 people, that's amazing. So thank you so much. 5 people is a lot of people. Can you imagine having 5 people standing here just watching? Like that's nuts. That's crazy. So no, don't. It's all good. No, thank you so much. That's amazing. You're too sweet, Con. Thank you. How are you doing today, Brent? Sorry again for stitching you yesterday. No, dude, Multi, it's all good. It's all good, Multi. No worries at all. It's all good, all good. We'll find some time, Multi, to talk and hang out in the Discord. It's all good. Just call me Jay. Awesome, or well, Jay. I will call you Jay. I really butchered that one fast. Ads, I see you. I see you. Got throwing those the wish.com finger guns up. um, Finn, how's it going? My day has been good. I've had a pretty relaxing day. I've been watching some friends. I have three friends that are past guests of the podcast that are on currently doing subathon. So I've been actually switching through those the past couple days here. So yeah, shout out to them. Um, Question of the day. We don't have. Oh, that's a good idea though, Ray. That's gonna make a whole lot more work for me though. But the question of the day is, what one thing that you love about yourself? Um, how you guys can see it is just under the title. It should be around here on the screen, I think, if you're watching on a desktop. I don't know where it would be on mobile, but the question of the day is, what is one thing that you love about yourself? Hi, Mama Lisa. For everyone that's new here, that is my mom, my actual mom, because I know everyone's gonna ask, is that your actual? That is my 100%, the one who birthed me, my mother, the one and only Mama Lisa. Everyone say hi to Mama Lisa. She is the best. We love her here. She's a single mom, raised me. She did an amazing. Well, I mean, she didn't for what I turned out to be. No, I'm just kidding. You did an amazing job, Mom. I love you so much. Hi, hi, hi. Who else we got? You're playing Valorant, Con. That's awesome. That's lovely. Um, Also, when you get to this part in chat, I'm gift you a sub. What? Huh? What do you mean, pugs? Oh, question of the day, the fact that I remember it. I I think I figured it out now. The fact that I was like, huh? How long were we waiting on that? That's a real question there, Pugs. Like, was it like a 10-minute wait? Like, I feel like I've been scrolling for a while. Yes, everyone say hi to Mama Lisa. Hello, hello, Mama Lisa. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're all negative, thank God. Oh, that's awesome. Glad to hear it, Tiggs. Dealing with a wisdom tooth at the moment. Oh, that's the
You're doing
worst.
great, Bren.
Thank you, E. Um, Appreciate that. Peanut, what's up, Peanut? How's it going? My answer to the question today is my creativity and helping others when I can. I love that, Tig. That's amazing. Thank you. I think that's the first one who said. Oh, I see a couple more here. Awesome. That's perfect. Yeah, keep putting down the things that you appreciate, what you love. One thing you love about yourself. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear. I want you guys to take care of yourselves and love yourselves because you deserve it. I'm so far behind on chat. I'm so sorry. I'm like halfway down the list, and this is yeah. We're gonna be going for a while. I'm sorry, guys. But I promise I'm gonna say hi to everyone and everything. One thing I love about myself is how I love others. I love that too about you, Mom. I can appreciate that too. His birth giver. Yes, Peanut. Exactly. I see a lot of highs to Mama Lisa's. Exactly. Um, multi. Okay, so now, Kobe, how's it going? Welcome, Kobe. Kobe, is it the first thing you say was hi to Mama Lisa? You're too sweet. Thank you so much for being that nice and sweet and saying hi to Mama Lisa. Coming out of the little lurk to say hi. We appreciate that. It's a good person to come out of lurk for. I will agree with that. I do what I'm told. Colby, you'll fit right in here. Thank you. EE. Okay, one thing I love about myself is consistency and perseverance. I love that. That's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you, E, for sharing. You are consistent and you persevere every single episode. There's the same question by you every single episode, so I could definitely admire that too about you for sure. Um, the question of the day, answer the question of the day from Peanut. My eyes, but mostly the ability to befriend everybody. I can see that you definitely have the mentality to be kind of. Thanks. Oh, it's for Panda. Panda just commented on my TikTok as well recently. I mean, kind of outing Boa, but like still, it's fine. Thanks you, Pug, so much for this for the gifted sub to Panda. Appreciate that so much. Um, what else we got here? I like that emote, that jumping emote, the Bishop X Boom. Get me hyped. S dot. I'm so far behind on chat. Panda, hi, Panda. Hello, hello. You got a sub before I even said hi to you, but hello. Donovan says my ability to push through things in many situations where I've never thought I'd be able to make it out, but I've always have. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Perfect. Who else we got here? Who else we got here? Mama Lisa saying hi to everyone, as she always does. Jay says, how I'm willing to drop everything to help people out. Hang on. We're going to reset that, Jay. You deserve better than that reading. How I'm willing to drop everything to help the people I care about. That's beautiful. I love that. Thank you, Jay, for sharing that. Um, Colby, I see that I'm at the point where you're saying about you're told what you do what you're told. See, I need you to do something else that you've been told. I need you to, if you haven't already, I might have, maybe I just haven't seen it yet just because I'm scrolling still. But I need you to tell me what is one thing that you love about yourself. That is one thing that I need. That's what I'm telling you that you need to write down for me. I need you to appreciate yourself. Finn says, one thing I love about myself is my passion for animals. Oh, I will say you are very passionate about animals and you know more facts than I have anyone else that I know about animals. My goodness, you guys are amazing. Veray, thank you for checking up on me. How have you been, Bren? Have you eaten lunch or a little snack before stream? I have. Thank you. I've made a list. There's a routine now before streams that I have to complete. Things like doing laundry, which I have not completed 100%, but I have started, which is a good thing. I have also made sure I ate. I've drank a lot of water. I've had breakfast and lunch. I haven't had a snack. I had a walk. I went on a walk today, so it's been good. Is that did I? How far along? Hang on. I see someone in chat. I see a past guest in chat there. I see a wild Boaroo in chat. Hello, Boa. How's it going? Good to see you. You have the conductor.
You're doing great, Bren.
Thanks, Tiggs. I really needed that. um, is that a wild Boaroo with a conductor hat on? Toot toot. Hi, Boa. How's it going? Good to see you. Always love to say hi to you and see you in chat here. I think the last time we've really talked was like on TikTok, unfortunately, since the last episode, because I haven't been able to catch a stream in a little while, unfortunately. But I think you were in here the last stream though as well, though. I think you popped in last stream too as well. Had a be for me. I got to sleep. Okay, Con, thank you so much. I'm so sorry it's been taking so long for me to get through this intro. Boa, hi Boa. If anyone else hasn't shared yet, please let me know one thing that you love about yourself. I love the fact that I'm a reliable friend. I appreciate that about you too, Pugs. I can tell you're always here for the homies. I'm almost at the end here. I'm almost at the end. You only slow down for a sec. Right. I did it. I did it. I made it to the end. Hello, good night. I love you guys all. You guys are amazing. Awesome. You guys. Whew. All right. Now, it's like I said, I will say hi to every single person I see in here. It is a fact, and we are going to do that till this is going to be an hour intro at one point. I promise. Welcome back to the present. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. So first off, as some of you guys have already noticed, there is a couple kind of interesting things that you guys can do throughout this episode. And we like to call this Brencoin. If you know in the bottom corner of your stream there is a little icon. It'll probably be like right over there somewhere, like that away, like kind of down below chat. It's a little like a blue bee. And you can do that. Exactly what Panda did. You can send some love. We love love here. And if at any point in the show you want to spam that love, it is spammable. It's only 5 Brencoin. So I would love for you guys to spam love. Thank you, Vizray. Thank you, Peanut. You guys are too amazing. Yeah, spam that love. Multi, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. There's a couple of things you can do. Like I said early in the show, is Pugs redeem the first. There's only one per stream. You have to be here early. You got to be part of that first gang, the OG gang. If you got the emotes, you can use those too. Exactly, Vamp. There's also like a you're doing great, Bren, but there is a cooldown on that. I think someone just used it recently, so I think Tiggs just used it recently, so you might have to wait a little bit. You can also ask a question to both me and our guests throughout the stream as well for 250 Bren coin. Keep in mind, it is right now, and Multi has been on me about this, so it might change, but currently it is only 1 per person. So keep that in mind. You can always send it to another person in chat, maybe whisper, see if they want to give up theirs to you. You're more than welcome to do that. There will be sometimes. Thank you so much for the follow there, new friend Dodge. Welcome to the stream. You're more than welcome to give up your question if you'd like, but if not, you might just have to wait for the next one. Under certain circumstances, I might pull a question from the chat, but for the most part we will try and stay on kind of the moving along for the most part, unless it is a question that you guys asked. And that, keep in mind, it has to be to us safe. We're not trying to make our guests uncomfortable here at any point. So just keep that in mind. I don't think you guys are. You guys seem awesome and amazing. So I don't think that's something we're gonna have to worry about. But for story time today, unfortunately, it hasn't changed too much. But I'm still gonna do it for the new people here. And Waitsky, welcome. Hey, legend, what's up? No, me, legend, you, legend. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. And Dodge, what's up? By the way, for the ones that's joining us, what is one thing that you love about yourself? I'd love to hear it. Throw it in the chat. We're starting this day off some wholesome, some good vibes. Let me know. However, story time. Kids, sit down. I've got a secret project going on right now that no one knows about. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, they know there's a secret project, but they don't know what the secret project is. No one knows. I'm getting laughed at by our guest here. The secret project, if you'd like to join, it is going to be kind of a creation of, it's my baby right now. It's my baby. So if you'd like to be a part of this little side project, we would love for you to message me on Discord, letting me know that you'd be a part of it. It's going to be some connection style questions. It is open to literally anyone. It is not going to be live streamed. It's going to be something that's, like I said, a side project that I'm working on. If you'd be interested in that, we're going to be probably starting to talk to people in the next week or two. The first part of the project is almost done, which is going on to the second part, which is going to include the help from you guys. So if you'd like to join the Discord, I'm at the very top of that Discord. You'll see my interesting looking face at the very top, and you can click that and send me a private message. I'd love to hear from you, even if it's not, and just send the message, I'm interested, and I'd love to add you on to the list, and I will contact you. We'll make a time, we'll set up, it'll be one-on-one, and it'll be completely anonymous. So just keep that in. Who we got here? I saw someone else in chat here. Jordan says, you sell merch. Jordan, I do. Exclamation mark merch. We'll get you that link there too. We actually have a new promo, but I didn't put it in OBS because I was big dumb and I didn't think about it today and I forgot about that. But at some point there will be a promo for this. I've been live for 24 minutes. Manny looks tired. I mean, I'm not tired yet, but bam, thank you. This is the hardest question of the day that you've had so far. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, sometimes they are kind of basic, but this one, I actually pulled this from the Discord. The Discord bot gave me this one today. However, we are here for one big reason. And that one big reason is the lovely Bee. I mean, the lovely guest, not Bee. I don't know who you're talking about. We don't talk about the guest before the guest actually is introduced. Maybe I am tired. All right. Well, today's guest has become my friend through the lovely Boru, who has been in chat. I hope she's still here. After meeting her from the chat, she joined the Discord, and I just stumbled across her Twitch and Instagram from there. If you've yet to see anything from today's lovely guest, let me tell you a little bit about her. Today's guest is a mental health advocate that uses her platform on Twitch and Instagram to promote understanding and comfort through mental health struggles. She also hosts an amazing podcast called the Well-Being Podcast on Twitch. Today's guest is today we hope to ask this amazing creator deep questions to know where she comes from and how she sees life. Please spam the love and help me welcome Beehaviour, also known as Bee, to the conversation. Hello, hi. How are you? Hi, welcome.
I'm good. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. Like I said, I stumbled across your first off your Twitch, and then that led me to your Instagram. Thank you guys for all the love.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I saw the Well-Being Podcast was the first thing, and I remember I think I messaged you. I said, "You have a podcast?" And I was like, and then so, and you're like, "Yeah, you're like tune in. It's starting at any moment." And I was like, "Okay, perfect." And I looked and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I love this. This is amazing. It's all about like taking care of yourself and like mental well-being." And I thought it was awesome. And then
Thank you.
for sure. And then I went to your Instagram and I'm like, oh my God, this is like amazing. Like this is like posts that like I would like share and stuff like that too. It's not like you're like, I don't know how to put it, but there's almost like this kind of like thing on like where on Instagram where people kind of fall in this like niche where it's kind of like it's almost like for likes in a sense. And your stuff isn't really that way. It's informational and it gives people some more understanding over mental health issues that you can tell you've done a lot of research on, and it's not just like, and so yeah, no, I really appreciate what you're doing. And I think it's
Thank
amazing, and I'm
you.
excited for today's episode. I cannot wait. Um, I'm a behavior stan, yeah. Me too, Kobe. Um, awesome. So, at the beginning of every single episode, we do this thing. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm actually going to turn off follow alerts, but I will try and say thank you to every single one that does follow throughout there. So just keep that in mind. But thank you so much,
Mhm.
and for the follow. Appreciate that very, very much. Um, the we have a game that we play on the show at the beginning of every single one of the show,
Mhm.
and it's a good way to kind of get kind of comfortable on here and kind of get, yeah, exactly, warmed up, exactly.
Warm up,
Getting those
yeah.
vibes good. Maybe it's 3 a.m. for some people, but we're getting worked up here and getting ready to go. So
Yeah,
that
let's
game,
go.
like I said, is called Quick Questions, and we have a little intro to introduce the guests and you how to play this game. So, quick questions. You might be asking, how do I play it? Well, guests and friends, we have 3 rules to quick questions. And those 3 rules are: number 1 is that there's 10 questions that I'm going to ask. Number 2 is that the guest is going to have 60 seconds to answer every single question. And number 3 is for every 5 seconds that's left on the clock at the very end of this, the viewers are going to be gifted 1 sub. So the faster you go, the more subs that we get. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Versus, for the follow. Appreciate that very much. You better drink your caffeine beat. Yeah, really though, Bugs.
Gosh.
Did you practice the 10 quick questions and my question? I don't know. I don't know. We have had guests that have, I'm starting to realize people that are coming up have kind of snuckily watched into this part of the podcast. I think they've figured this one out a little bit. So, as I have done last stream, I'm going to do on this stream. I have changed up the questions a little bit. There's a little bit of a
Mhm.
change up in this. Just make sure you're
Gotcha.
not just you maybe you have practiced it. Maybe we're trying to speed run this. We don't want that. We want sincere, interesting questions right off the bat.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Mhm.
we'll get there, but we have the 10 questions ready. B, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
okay. I'm going to start a countdown. As I start this countdown,
Mhm.
I was gonna actually, I think the countdown is actually not working properly. Let me see. Okay, no, we're good. Awesome. All right, perfect, perfect. All right. So when I start this countdown, I'm going to ask the first question. As I start this first
Mhm.
question, I'm going to get, and you will begin. Keep in mind you're on the clock has started, so maybe save the stories for
Gotcha.
after. We'll ask about it after. Don't worry. I'm
Mhm.
gonna take this drink of water and then we will start. For those of you in chat, as we're about to start, please help me spam the love as we cheer on B for this. Um, hey Haley, how's it going? Welcome to chat. All right, B, are you ready?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, chat, are you ready? I see a lot of spam and I love it. We're gonna start now. What is your favorite color?
Black.
What is your favorite food?
Pasta.
What is your favorite drink?
Cookies and cream shake.
What is your favorite number?
Pen.
What is your favorite movie?
Goodwill Hunting.
Who is your favorite influencer or celebrity?
Does Boaru count?
What
Yeah,
is your
it's
favorite
Boaru.
vacation you've ever taken?
Korea.
What is your favorite animal?
Puppy is dogs. Yeah.
What is your favorite season?
Fall.
And what is the favorite gift that you've ever received?
Money. Is that
Sure, that works. That is
yeah.
10 right there, and you are 10 on the dot, which means that is going to be 10. Or sorry, not 10. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Pause. That is going to be 2 gifted subs to the chat here. Let me just pump that out really quickly here. 2 people are leaving with 2 subs right now. Those subs are going to, drum roll please. Come on. It's going out to, there is no tribal, bro. Is that someone who's in chat? Hello, are you there? And Charlotte. Well, congratulations. And oh, Pugs.
Oh shoot.
Thanks. Pugs, you're too nice to
Gosh.
me. Thank you
Let's
so
go,
much.
Pugs.
Pugs giving out to Peanut and Hawaii's Legacy. Awesome. Love that. To some old friends and some new friends. Appreciate that very, very much. Boa, I know. Wasn't that so sincere? I love that, Boa. That was so touching. So we're gonna go off one by one here.
Okay,
and kind of go through all of them of
gotcha.
what these favorite things are. So you start with number one.
Mhm.
Congratulations, by the way, to everyone who won the subs there. Um, favorite color you said was black.
Yeah.
What about black? Why black?
I don't know, you can just do anything with the color black. Like, I'm wearing black right now, and it's just like it matches anything. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Donovan, what are you doing to me, man? Giving a sub out to Flim Flam. Oh my, what is that? Flim Flam
Flim
Flam?
flam flam.
Blah blah blah. And to a
Yeah.
Pepper Sleep. Well, awesome. Flim Flam Flam. You're in here. Wow, I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you. Well, welcome in. Congratulations on that sub there. Let's go. That is quite the name and tongue twister that you have
Mhm.
as your names. Appreciate that. Thank you, Donovan, so much for the two gifted subs out there. Enjoy your bits. We got a hype train started. What? You guys are nuts. Oh my goodness. See, I swear, every time Boa shows up, we have a hype train going on. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Mhm. Her
Boa, what?
power.
Yeah, exactly. That toot toot power, you know? The September OP, it actually is September. That's right. However, I will say, and also with my good friend Haley in the chat too as well. We talked about this on last stream, but if you guys weren't here as well, is that we just to keep it in mind, we're doing no stat September on this channel. Subathon when. Thank you so much, Multi, for the 300 bits. You're too sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. We are doing no stats September along with Halian, or at least inspired, I should say, by Halian, and her idea to not look at followers, not look at donations, not look at subs, not look at view counts, anything like that. I mean, the support is amazing and thank you so much, but it's something I'm really wanting to focus on the process of this and having fun with streaming and content creation than worried about the numbers. At the end of the day, it's just a
Mhm.
number. It's not, it doesn't define
That's
you,
true.
me, anyone like this. And I'm able to make some new friends, and I have the whole this month filled up, and that's amazing. So I'm super happy about that. Like that is the main reason why I started this, and I want to make sure I focus on that, not on this silly numbers that really don't mean much to me,
Mhm.
or shouldn't mean much to me. You hanging in there, Ren? I am hanging in there. I actually almost accidentally clicked it by accident, Haley. The other day, I didn't, but what's called I almost clicked it just on kind of habit, and I was like, oh no no, and like I thought of like you and Donovan about to yell at me, and I was like, so we're good. But thank you so much. For me, it's wanting to support people who give me entertainment. I appreciate that so much, Pugs. Thank you so much. And like I said, you by doing this is supporting me making this a full-time dream. So thank you so much for that. It is amazing of you. It is not by any means required for you guys to watch this, but it is definitely appreciated very, very much. Let's go to quick questions. Your favorite food you
Mhm.
said was it pasta?
Yeah.
Is there a type
Yeah.
of pasta?
No, I'm not really picky with pasta. I could literally have it 3 times a day. I have had it 3 times a day. It's just good. I love it.
This sounds like a Garfield cartoon.
I am Garfield. If I just go orange, I'm Garfield.
New hairstyle idea. I think we have a new hairstyle idea. I think that okay.
Mhm.
I think that's maybe the new hairstyle idea. All right. Um, and then you said the favorite drink. I was like, oh, this sounds really good. Um, the you said cookies and cream milkshake.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Is there a specific place you get it from?
It's called chocolate chip cream in Starbucks, but just in general, cookies and cream shakes are really good. Are my favorite.
Okay. You've already sold me. You said cookies and cream. I was like, my mouth started watering, and I was like,
Mm.
okay, now how am I gonna get myself a milkshake after stream? Um, the you said your favorite number was 10.
Yeah.
So why 10? Is there a sport related thing, or is it just kind of random? Is there birth kind of thing, or someone you
Um,
know?
it's just random. Like it's my go-to number when I like try to exaggerate something. So I'm like, oh, we did that 10 times, and it's like at least one time. It's just my go-to
It's,
number.
it's your exaggeration
Of
number.
course.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, okay. Um, I see orange bee. Bee like jelly bee spaghetti with chicken joy. Oh, I've never had jelly bee, but I've been told by everyone I need to at least try it.
Yes,
So I
good.
yeah, I've been told by at least 10 people I need to try it. um, the favorite movie you said was Good Will Hunting. Um, I,
Mhm.
I, I don't know if I've seen that or not, but it's something I definitely, if I have not seen it, I've heard, I definitely know I need to see it. Hang on, what is Good Will Hunting? What is it for you that makes Good Will Hunting your favorite movie?
It's the acting of Matt Damon and Robin Williams, and there was this one scene that really just captivated me, and it almost made me cry. It was a really good, like, heartfelt scene, and it was felt very real. Mm, yeah.
Okay, okay, I like that. Yeah, no, and I'm looking at it. I have not seen this movie, but I've heard so many good things about it. Will
Mhm.
Hunting, a genius in math, solves all the difficult mathematical problems. When he faces an emotional crisis, he takes up help from psychiatrist Dr. Shane. I don't know how to say the last name, who helps him recover.
Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing. Sounds awesome. I love that. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, I haven't definitely not seen it either, Pugs. And then we said your favorite influencer was Boru. That's so
Yeah.
sweet. Definitely a good person. V-Ray, I'm the 11th person to tell you, Brandon, about to try Bill Jollibee. Thank you, V-Ray.
Mhm.
Um, the so what? I know why, but what is it for you that Boru makes is your favorite influencer?
I think the fact that Boru, connects with her viewers, like, more than other streamers. Like, she will make it a point to have people from her chat join, like, custom games and Among Us in, Valorant. Like, I've met a lot of friends because of Boru's custom games in Valorant. Like, I've had, like, really close friends because of Bo, and just her vibe is just immaculate. She's just very welcoming, and she's, like, willing to listen to you if you need her. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. And I say love spam and thank you, Panda. Thank you, Boa, for the love. By the way, we also got the hype train emotes there. Some of those doggo hype emotes if you got them. I'm definitely interested to see. And thank you guys for hitting that hype train. You guys are too crazy and multi. Thank you for that love. Um, and I'll say this just as kind of not to undermine anyone else that's been on here, but Boa, I will say just because you're here as well, and I I've said this already once, and I think I said this to my team as well as I think you are the nicest creator I've ever worked with. You are so genuine and you wear your heart on your sleeve and you are sincere about every little detail. It's an absolute pleasure to work with you and call you a friend. It is there is a lot of I've worked with I think about 30 creators at this point. I'm crying. Thank you so much. And you've been the most sincere from literally the first seconds. And obviously, like I not to kind of like I said undermine anyone else, but there's you definitely are you you have this contagious kind of happiness to you that you spread along everyone, whether it's a stream or Discord or people you meet and or just say hi to. It's very contagious. So thank you for doing that and keep it up. And I'm always here if you need anything. The Bren's residents got you, and everyone in chat here too. All these nice lovely friends down here got you as well. Um, will be here for anything you need. Um, your favorite vacation you ever taken? You said Korea. Okay.
Mhm.
What happened in that Korea trip? What made it so special for you?
It was the first time I traveled without my parents, and I traveled with a group of friends. It was like for my org, and it was people from like Thailand, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, coming all to this one place. And we were just there to have fun, talk about like environmental issues and all these things. And this one significant moment was we had a Macca's run because we had Australians there as well, and they call it Macca's or
Yep.
something.
Yep.
Yeah, so we call it, they said, okay, it's 12 a.m. Let's go to McDonald's. It's like 3 blocks away. It's like December, January. It's freezing. So we just run to the McDonald's 3 3 blocks away. And it was so fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Those core memories. Those amazing core memories.
Hmm.
You said favorite animal. You said I'm pretty sure you said puppers. Is that right? Or
Yes.
doggos? Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Which is a great one. Can
um,
definitely agree.
yeah.
Big dog fan. Is
Hmm.
there a specific type of dog?
I'm biased because I have Labradors,
Yeah.
but my dogs just gave birth,
Oh, they
so I'm
did.
taking care of puppies. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know the last year I popped into, she was very, very pregnant from there.
Mhm. Yeah, so she gave birth like 2 days ago, and they're like so cute.
There.
I'm like, "Oh, I miss having puppies."
Aw. So yeah, no, lab puppies are very, very cute. They're very stinky, but they're very cute.
That's
Uh,
true. That's true.
I remember because I also jumped up in your chat and I made the joke about how if you sub right now, we'll send you a puppy. In your chat. Um,
Yeah.
how big was the litter of puppies?
8.
Eight?
8 puppies.
Wow,
And, like,
crazy.
for a minimum like, an average for a Shih Tzu is, like, 4.
Okay.
So you're, like, expecting 5, 4. We're like, "Okay." 8. We're like, "Oh my god."
Oh my goodness. Wow. Um, how much is a plane ticket to the Philippines? I mean, maybe we can get like a discount if we go like all together, pugs. Maybe.
Maybe.
Even though we're coming from different places, maybe. Um, what is you said your favorite season? I actually missed this one.
It's fall.
Fall. Okay, so well,
Mhm.
coming up on the Western Hemisphere,
Mhm.
to fall, which you're coming here,
In
to
December.
December. Okay, so you're gonna miss fall, unfortunately. You have to wait. You have to
Yeah.
wait a little while till fall, but
Yeah.
okay, okay. And then um, actually, well, let's go back to fall. Is what makes falls kind of special to you? Thank you so much for the two follows, Beetle and Crunch. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining the conversation. The sell fall to me. I asked Haley about this, and Haley sold me on it pretty
Mhm.
well. But I'm gonna ask you as well. What if you had to sell me on fall? How would you do that?
Okay, I've never experienced fall, because in the Philippines, there's only 2 seasons, and that's dry and wet season.
Okay.
But the thing about fall is, like, the perfect balance between, like, warm weather and cold weather, and then the colors are really nice, the trees, the plants, they look really pretty. I think what I really like about it is really just the weather, because I don't like it too hot, because 'cause I'm gonna die, and I don't like it too cold, because like, I'm gonna freeze to death. So both are like, mm. So fall is just, like, the perfect in between.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. It's totally fair. Okay, I love it. And then the favorite gift that you've ever received. I actually did miss this one as well because I was double checking the countdown.
Yeah,
What
I said money.
in your mind? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, no. Now it's coming back. That's definitely right. We have a posture check and a hydrate here, so we got to make sure we hydrate up here.
Okay,
Um,
thank you.
is there amounts of money, or is there a time when you were given money that made it so special?
Okay, so I'm Chinese.
Okay.
So they give money in these red envelopes. They call it ang pao,
Okay.
and we get it every Christmas or every like graduation, birthday. And
Because I know
it's
in,
just like,
in in Canada we do the Chinese New Year, which
yeah,
is when they usually give out those the little notes.
yeah. hmm Um, it's just that sometimes relatives won't know what to get you, and sometimes they forget your age. Because I've had someone give me like a Dora coloring book when I was like 15. I was like, okay, thanks, but I don't think I'm 10. I appreciate it. I think just money is just I can do whatever I want with it, and it's still, like, very helpful to me, and I
Okay.
can, like, save it or spend it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. Awesome. Well, that's quick questions. Congratulations to everyone who took home a sub today. There's a lot of subs going out and a lot of bits. Thank you guys for the hype train. Appreciate that very, very much. You guys are too lovely. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything like that. You guys have been awesome so far. And we're just getting started on this podcast. You guys are making this so much fun for me. And making this amazing. So thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with us. B, I have another question for you, and the question comes from EE,
Mhm.
who gave it really early before he even got on screen. He has already asked this question, which you guys can too. If you guys have the Bren coin for it, you can use your channel points and ask a question to either me or one of the guests. And from 39 minutes ago, EE asked the question. 40 now, actually, as it ticked over. What do you think about Scotland? And I don't want you to get too hung up on this. This is a community question that happens every single stream.
Yeah.
So let's go. So just keep that in mind. But EE will be
Mhm.
watching.
I think it's the castles and the infrastructure, because we don't have that here in the Philippines. We don't have a lot of landmarks, and it's just I've seen the castles and they look really nice, and I know that they're like spread across the country and stuff. I want to visit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. EE, does she pass? Let me know.
do I
Uh,
do I pass?
exactly. And then we got another community one as well. If you guys, like I said, if you have any questions for the guest, you can say them as well if you'd like. That's totally fine as well. But if you guys have any as well, I think that passes the test. He's going to go and follow. The which is passed. Perfect. Okay, good. Glad to hear. Whew. All right, you got the seal of approval
Oh,
from EE. The question from Donovan is toilet paper over or under?
over,
Thank goodness.
over.
Okay, well, two for two. She's really passing. She's with flying colors here. Thank goodness. Oh, okay. Well, we're on a good run here. Okay, so let's keep it going. We're gonna keep on moving to keep on. She passed the vibe check exactly, Pugs. You can't, I don't have to excited as a mod. Exactly. Um. However, B, we have a couple questions here, and then one of the questions that I personally ask off the top of it after quick questions, of course, is what made you want to begin streaming? And I'll add on to as well as what made you want to kind of create Instagram content as well.
For Instagram, it started off with me seeing my friend do the same thing. She was posting about like what she's been through and educating others, and she's from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, it barely reaches the Philippines because like she's very far. So I was like, okay, mental health isn't talked about much in the Philippines. I don't see much posts about it going around. So I was like, I want to be the person that talks about it and that breaks the stigma, because I know for like people have reached out to me and they're like, thank you for talking about this. It has helped me a lot. And I'm just like, oh my god, I fulfilled my duty. I can now like pass away in peace. But it's so heartwarming to know that what the content that I create help other people and educate people. For Twitch, I just love gaming, and I've never had the opportunity to have like a solid like working like gaming PC or laptop. And I got one. I got a gaming laptop, and I was like, okay, this is my time to shine. I can find a game, and it was like a dream of mine as a kid to start streaming, because I've been on Twitch since I was, don't tell Twitch, but I've been on Twitch since I was 9. Um,
Twitch, please. There's nothing to see here.
oh,
All right,
y'all
nothing to
didn't
see
hear
here.
that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I heard 19. That's all I heard. But okay, yep.
Yeah, so I've been watching streamers since I was young. It's so cool. And I just wanted to do it. I asked my friend for help. And I did it actually with Anix. That was our first stream. And I've been streaming since. And it's been so fun. And I've met so many new people, made so many friends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an amazing thing that it can build a community in Twitch. And it sounds like
Yeah.
in Instagram, you definitely found like a kind of a niche that you're passionate about, and a thing that's maybe not taught, like you said, it's a stigma that's not talked about in the Philippines, which is, I mean,
Mhm.
maybe it is a little more talked about in North America, but it's still, I don't think the stigma is still definitely there, like for sure, like
For
as in
sure.
that kind of sense. And um I hope that my story can kind of help other people, and telling and helping other people kind of open the forum so that I can, like on connections, where I can open the kind of floodgates for anyone to kind of talk about their mental health and how they've kind of felt.
Yeah.
That's ideal for this. So it's like I said in the promo clip, is it's something that I'm passionate about, and I'm so glad. And that's it was in a heartbeat when I saw that you were all about mental health. I was like, I need to have Beyond. It needs
Oh,
to be. By the way, we have one more hydrate from Anne. Thank you so much, Anne. Appreciate that. Um,
that's Anix. That's the
Anne.
person
Oh,
I streamed with for the first time.
oh, I've been saying your name wrong. I'm sorry, Annex. Sorry. Well, hello, Annex. Thank you. And for hanging out. Oh, thank you so much, Beetle, for the sub tier 1. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the becoming. You just became a best bud. Make sure you use those finger gun emotes if you got them. Um, Exactly. Pew, pew. And it's funny. Jay mentioned about how it was that it's not talked about much, and it's funny. I was thinking, oh, like well, I wonder where Jay is from. And Multi, as always, beating me to the punch and asking the good questions that I like asking. And I cannot wait for Multi's question that I know we're gonna get later in the stream because it's always a good one. No pressure, Multi. Let's go. But the no, I'm very very excited to see what he's thinking of. Hello, Beetle. Welcome to the Best Buds Club. Make sure you join the Discord because we might have some things coming up in the future. I'm just saying. I know we haven't made much use of the sub kind of things in the Discord, but I just it might be something coming up soon that'll help you a little bit. Um, B, what is the TLDR version of your life from when little B was born as a little bumblebee to now as the streamer B that we know and love on Twitch and on Instagram?
I have a question. What is TLDR?
TLDR, no worries, all good. It means too long didn't read.
Hmm.
So what is the too long didn't read version of your life? So basically, like if you were to sum it up really nice and sweet. I mean, it doesn't have to be super short, but like so that we're not talking for the next 6 hours about every single detail of your life. What is the short, let's say 10-minute version or less version of your life?
Um, Grew up in the Philippines, was raised in a in a household where we focused on making sure that we were growing rather than getting good grades. So I was homeschooled for a bit. Actually not for a bit, for a while. I was homeschooled for a while, and then high school happened. Not really the best. That's what got me into talking about mental health and all these things. Um, and then I was inspired to take psychology and become a guidance counselor. Hopefully, after I graduate from masters and all that. Yeah.
Awesome. That's amazing. That's awesome. I think you'd be an amazing guidance counselor. I think you're someone who is
Thank
very,
you.
very, for sure. I think it's you're very caring and you're very interested in people, rather than just a very like basic version of like or maybe identifying people. I think you're more interested in the actual person behind the person inside rather than the person that's maybe the one you originally see, which I think is a great quality to have as a future guidance counselor for sure. And I'm looking at all the hard research you've done for your Instagram posts, and I can tell it's something you're very very passionate about, and it's amazing because it's educating me. It's mental health kind of like struggles that people have that I never even had to think about. And it
Mhm.
definitely helps me as someone who is, I mean, I have anxiety and ADHD, and for that kind of versus like you're just posted about OCD the other day, and I've been very
Mhm.
fortunate to be able to get to know someone who does struggle from that and get to learn from them and their experiences. But that one person isn't everyone, and it's a good way to kind
Yeah.
of see kind of what other things people struggle with and stuff like that. And so I'm I'm super excited to kind of see what more posts on, because I know you said also as well to me is when we talked about kind of setting this all up is that you mentioned about how you're also going to have your Instagram's gonna be posting a little bit more on kind of
Mhm.
mental health thing. You said you've been a little bit quiet, but September is the month.
Yeah.
September's the month you're going to start
Yes.
posting it out. Is there
Yes.
any little connection sneak peeks? Say as much as you want and as little as you want. But is there anything that we can look forward to on your Instagram?
I'm just gonna be continuing the series that I have. It's where I talk about the different disorders, and I ask people online like what they want other people who don't have it to know. And I'm just gonna continue that because that's been something that a lot of my friends who have been diagnosed are like, thank you for saying this because I don't have the guts to say it, but I can reshare your post and people will understand. So I'm gonna continue that and get input from a lot of other people. Yeah. That's
It's amazing. It's an amazing kind of creation that you've built. I think it's helping a lot more people than you could ever imagine, and ever know. Is it's the real touching moment, and that's exactly it. Like there's a lot of people who maybe cannot kind of get to that point of being able to explain it or say it out loud because of fear of just worrying so bad. And hopefully this will help them kind of express themselves a little bit more and get a little more comfortable talking about it, reducing that stigma, as you said earlier.
Mhm.
For sure, I'm excited to see the beautiful world that you're helping create here, B. Um,
Man.
Melty, with his always amazing question, has asked a question for you. B, the question is: since you're on the younger side, is there any barriers that you've encountered with advocating for mental health, like elderly people not taking it seriously, or maybe even actively opposing you?
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. I was very shy about mental health at first because my parents in the beginning didn't really understand it. And it took me almost like 4 years to finally convince them that what I was going through was serious. So I can't even imagine what it's like for other people. But yeah, a barrier was my own family and just being like, this is something that's real. And they're like, "Mm, that's just, you're just lazy. You don't really have ADHD. You're just saying this. It's because of your generation that they put a label on things. But when we were younger, we didn't have this." And I'm just like, hmm. I think because like my parents always say this, they're always like, we didn't have these labels when we were younger, and there was no such thing as ADHD and all these other disorders. It's more like how I see it is there was no resources to get help for these disorders. It's just that people had to stay quiet because they couldn't talk about it. It's just that now that, there's the internet and all these things and resources that are out there that we're talking about it, they're like, not sure if that's legit. And it takes a lot of convincing. And sometimes you can't even like convince them otherwise. But you just have to really separate your feelings from their opinions because it's gonna hurt.
Hmm.
But you really just have to be strong in yourself and be like, okay, this is what I believe and this is true for me. What they think, that's their opinion, but it's just I'm fine with how I know that this is real. But for sure, other people's opinions is a big barrier to like advocating for mental health.
Hmm. Hmm. Um, Malty, because you always ask really good questions, I'll let you have this one. And Malty's been bugging me for the last 2 3 streams about how he wants to make sure that we have like we either have unlimited or at least 2 questions because he's always got good questions. Malty, I feel like we just need to give you like a format where you can just continue to ask questions because I think like this is like the one exception for like someone to ask questions because every single time you ask a question they're really good. But so we're gonna use a follow up question that he has here, which is did your parents also oppose you speaking about it on a public forum?
Not anymore, because that was like after I was diagnosed and I talked about it a lot. So I was like, okay, mom, I'm gonna talk about it on Instagram. Just don't follow me because it's gonna be weird. But um they weren't opposing of it. They actually talk about it with their friends now. It's just that really in the beginning they're like, you don't need therapy. Why you don't need help? You can talk to me. Like but they're definitely more supportive now.
Look at that, you've even taught them a little bit too, and your
Yeah.
parents. So that, like it's and the fact that they're willing to talk about it with their friends, and I'm sure that they're probably feeling the same pressure that you were when you talked to them of
Mhm.
being like, am I going to be? Are they like? I mean, obviously we are creatures of our environment and we're people are often very scared to be able to speak out of that kind of thing and that kind of
Mhm.
being different from their kind of group and I think the fact that your parents are willing to go out of the way and support you like that is amazing. That's good. I'm glad they've gotten that kind of comfortability with you as well. That's awesome.
Mhm.
um yeah, no, I that it excites me though a little bit. It sparks a conversation outside of just your Instagram posts, which is amazing and awesome.
Mhm.
And goes further than I'm sure what you were starting from, which is awesome.
For sure.
Um, we're gonna go off of that a little bit. We will get into the deeper questions later for sure. And if anyone has any other questions, please feel free to throw them in there. We will get to them every single one as long as they're to us safe. By the end of the episode, everyone has them. You can just use the channel points and ask that question through any point of the episode. We might not get to them right away, but we'll definitely try to get them as soon as we can. Um, what is something that you are proud of about yourself?
Um, hmm. I think continuing therapy. That's something I'm very proud of myself for.
Mm,
Um, I, I think it's because I have this hard time of believing that what I'm going through is legit. And I feel like sometimes I get this like hint from my family that they're like, "Oh, it's a bit expensive." So I'm like, "Okay, maybe if it's like too much for them to handle, I should just stop." But I've realized that my mental health is important, and as much as I undermine it, that in itself is a symptom of a mental like you're struggling because you undermining what you're going through it is a sign um that yeah, you're going through something. So um I forgot where I was going with that.
okay.
But, yeah.
All good. Um, yeah, no, I think for sure it's a having that kind of anxiety behind not wanting to talk about it and being able to kind of just push yourself to go and talk about it to someone, whether it be a friend, a counselor, a trusted adult, or whoever it may be. It definitely is more helpful than just bottling it up and not doing anything about it. It's not an easy
Mhm.
step. I'm not saying it is, but it definitely is a helpful step. And it's the road to recovery, if in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
it starts things. I saw a quote I saw before. If it's just for attention, then why does it keep happening when no one is around? Jay, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a great quote. Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, if you and yourself is feeling it too, is and maybe other people are saying it, and like maybe there's parents that don't understand, and or maybe it's just a friend who doesn't want to have to go through that kind of thing. And first off, I don't think that's a friend if that is that person is saying that. Um,
Mhm.
but I would say as far as that is you know yourself better than anyone, and if you really feel like you're not kind of you, then maybe that is time to kind of look for that kind of help in that next step, for sure. Um, if you were given three things to make you happy, and those things can be and they have to be materialistic, but they don't have to be things they can be things you own, they can be things that you also don't own, so up to you. What would these three things be?
Hmm. Independence.
Okay.
Um,
Materialistic.
a
Remember
bit
that.
oh,
Mater-
materialistic,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Hmm. A car.
Okay, that signifies independence. Okay, I like it. I like your
Yeah.
workaround on that one. I
Yeah.
like your workaround. Okay,
Mhm. Um, I don't wanna say money because that's too general, but,
get a feeling you like money here.
yeah. Um, a PC and like a house, like a space where I can feel safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Um, we are going to hit a quick little break here. We're about an hour into the show
Mhm.
here. So we're going to hit a quick little break. I know it hasn't seemed like much, but when we come back, we're going to be playing Two Truths One Lie. We're going to learn a little bit more about you. We're also going to go into some deep questions and kind of deep dive in there. Just a reminder, because I remember I just realized I have not read it to you earlier, or I've not kind of given you the little intro. Is I want to remind you, all these questions are up for your comfort to answer. If you prefer not to answer a question, feel free to let me know. We'll stop asking. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable during any part of this. In addition to that, if you have anything that, if you have any questions for me, and you feel free to ask them at any point, or if you want to switch the topic to something that we talked about before, or you just want to take it on a tangent somewhere else, that is part of the show. Enjoy it, live for it. I'm all good with it. We will get out of here on time, either way, so it's not a worry at all. As long as you are having fun, I'm having fun, and I can promise you that. So. Just keep that in mind for the episode and the
Mhm.
rest here. We are going to be Two Twos One Lie, and for the Two Twos One Lie, I don't know if I said it yet, but if I get it right later in the show, we might be giving away a VIP to one of the people in the chat. So make sure if you're in chat, give a little hello in the chat for that. As later in the episode, if I get it right, we might be giving away one of the first ever VIPs of this channel. That is not a family member of mine. Just keep that in mind. There is some VIPs already, but they are just my family members. So that's why. But you'll be an exclusive family club if you are to get in that VIP.
Exciting.
Um, for that as well. So we're gonna hit a quick little break. Go get yourself some water. Go to the washroom. Go breathe. Practice some breathing exercises while we're gone for a little bit. And we'll be back very very shortly, with two truths, one lie. Enjoy the TikToks. We'll see you guys very very shortly. What life-changing event have you experienced?
So I was with this person for just under 3 years, I think. But in that time, I basically completely isolated myself from my family, my friends. I was just like a typical, like very insecure teenager. I moved out just to be closer to this person. And this was a kind of like very controlling environment. Like they decided what I dressed, what I said. I couldn't swear because it wasn't ladylike. I couldn't buy protein powder because it would make me bulky. Developed an eating disorder. Didn't go to college for this person. It was a very, very controlling environment, and I moved in with this person when I was 18. And that was where I actually realized what kind of situation I was in. I think the worst part about it was because I had isolated myself so much, there are people that I lost because I didn't go spend time with them when I could. I was only allowed to be around that person, and that's it. You know, I lost my grandmother, and I lost someone who was basically a father to me during that time. And I think that's actually one of the things that created a turning point for me was when I lost that person and the person that I was with told me that I just had to get over it. And I think mental abuse is something that's not talked about enough. I want people to know because I want people to be able to learn. If there is somebody in your life that is telling you how to dress and how to act and who to talk to and who to be around, that person is toxic and is not worth a moment of your time.
So that is my actual mom. I'm here. I know you're here. I know you're always here. I love you too, mom.
I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen.
What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
My mother told me, actually, ironically enough. It was, you live your life for you and you don't live it for anybody else. And in reference at the time, it was about my dad and obviously the way that the culture's set up and how I wanted to live my life. And you live your life for you. This is your life. You make it the way you want to. You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time type thing. Like, live your life the way that you want to, no matter what it is that you want to do. If you want to become a doctor, if you want to become a streamer, if you want to have a million tattoos, or if you want to become a nun, there's nothing. Do whatever makes you happy, which is very cliche, but it honestly it hit different a little bit because of personal things that were going on at the time and dealing with my dad, the whole thing with the machismo aspect. So yeah.
What the fuck? case, and you can only get this feeling from a thug. You can only get this feeling from a thug. Tears falling and it's licking your cup. All you really want is love.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh? It definitely is.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that pussy, yeah!
Everyone is gonna die and no one is gonna remember you, so fuck it.
I was busy thinking about
Lovin'.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb, fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
I fly like people get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I go visas in my name. If you come around.
And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
Who or what inspires you?
I'll start with my dad. My dad worked a lot. He's still working a lot right now. I have always looked up to my father ever since I was a little baby boy. When I was in kindergarten, you would go up and you would talk in front of all the parents.
Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Hello, hi. How's it going? What's up? What's
Hello.
up? Hello, hello. Well, this is the part of the show that is probably one of my favorite. Hey, yo, hello. If you guys are joining us, we do have a question of the day. The question of the day is, first off, do you guys enjoy the TikToks? Were they good? Were they okay? Were they acceptable? Chef's kiss. Thank you. Beautiful. Awesome.
Yes.
Appreciate it. You're feeding my ego, B. I love it. Of course, thanks, boy. You're feeding the ego. I love it. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. You guys are the love. You guys from Visceray, Boa, and Annex. You guys are awesome. Boa's was missing. I haven't added any of the new ones. I'm probably gonna update it soon once I get a bit of the other ones in there. I'm gonna be putting in there as well. Mango, what's up? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Next week's guest as well in the chat. We have past guests. I saw Mr. Ken Carter on break. We have future guests like Mango and Bear Project in here. Yo, this chat is bumping with people in here. Hello to everyone. Welcome in. How's it going? I need to know the question of the day. What is one thing that you love about yourself? That's one thing I need to do. Fixing the sleep schedule, of course, because of you guys. It's like we help you or something. My Twitch just died. BRB. No! Twitch, give Mango back. Resuscitate the Twitch. I honestly love the clip. Honestly love it. What are we talking about here? Boa's missing. Oh, I know the clip of Boa is so nice. I know, right? It's so sweet. I love it too. Ruining the sleep schedule, but this is what. But we survive. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, let me know if you haven't already. What's one thing that you love about yourself? I'd love to hear about it, as we are currently going into Two Truths, One Lie. And maybe this is the first time you've been on the channel. Maybe you just never played Two Truths, One Lie. Well, I'm going to let you know. So if you've never played, I'm going to direct you to the screen here as I pop up the intro. Two Truths, One Lie. Well, what is Two Truths, One Lie? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. There's a couple of rules to Two Truths, One Lie. There's actually 3 of them. The number 1 is that the guest is going to provide 3 statements about themselves. 2 are a fact and 1 is a lie. Number 2 is that the viewers are going to be able to guess the false statement by voting in a poll that we will pop up. If the viewers are correct, then one of the viewers will get a prize. You must be in the Discord to claim the prize, and subs will get 5 extra entries. If I, Bren, choose the correct false statement, one of the viewers will be going home with VIP today in the chat, and that will be chosen by the lovely B here. In the thing. And today, what you guys are playing for in the poll, and all you got to do is get the right thing there. If you guess the wrong one, hi Mango, welcome back. If you get the wrong one, that's okay. However, or if you guess it, but the majority gets it right, we're all good. We're all good. Welcome, Yan Yeza. I feel like I've said that wrong, but welcome in. If you guys get it right, we're gonna be playing for. I'm gonna say we're gonna go. We got some gamers in here. I know we got some gamers in here, so we're gonna go. Let's do a Steam or PlayStation Network or a Xbox marketplace thing. So whatever gaming thing you use, we're gonna give you a $10 card for that. So that's what we're gonna do. If you guys get it right, we're gonna do a $10 card. USD will be the currency that'll be in, but I will relate it to whatever currency you use. We'll do the conversion rate as close as possible to that. If you guys get it right, so keep that in mind. We're going to hear the two truths and the lie, or the three statements in no particular order. I believe you get the right one on my way. How you guys are both great. Oh, thank you so much. You're so nice. You came in here just to say that. Thank you, Yan. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You're too sweet. Welcome. If you guys haven't already, while we're starting this, before we kind of go on here, if you haven't put already, the one thing that you love about yourself, I really want you guys to think about this and give us an answer. We've had some amazing answers from the chat so far today, and I'm sure there's some amazing more that are coming up. We'd love to see them. So this is two truths, one lie. B, I'm going to give you the floor here, and I'm going to ask you, what is your three statements in no particular order? Keep in mind we're looking for two truths and one lie.
Okay. Here are the three statements.
Awesome.
I've gotten stitches.
Okay.
I've had braces. I play basketball.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. So we're keeping the vagueness to it. I like it. I like the strats here. I'm appreciating them. We're gonna run a 3-minute poll here. Donovan's gonna get that set up for us, I hope. Sometimes he usually says no, but that's fine. So we'll just wait on the poll here. But as we're setting up the poll, there's going to be a poll that's going to say 1, 2, or 3. Keep that in mind, guys, because number 1 is going to be gotten stitches. Number 2 is going to be braces. And number 3 is going to be that she plays basketball. Keep that in mind. The poll is being set up, I hope. There it is. Perfect. Thank you, Donovan. Appreciate you. Love you. The poll there is up there right now. If you can see it, please make sure you vote yes. Help chat out. If you know, throw it in there. Number 1, 2, or 3. Has she gotten it? What is the lie? Has she not gotten stitches? Has she not gotten braces? Or does she not play basketball? Throw that in there. 1, 2, or 3. That's okay, Donovan. It's all good. I just was like, wait a second. Did he come back? But thank you, Donovan, for doing it. I appreciate it. Stitches, braces, or basketball. Thank you, Senpai. Appreciate it. Or Pugs. That's weird. I mean, both of your name, but that's fine. I call you Pugs. I see a lot of people leaning to number 3 being the cap. Maybe it was because of the form of the basketball shot. Maybe she was throwing you. Maybe she was throwing you off. Keep that in mind. We've had guests that have been really thought about this. I like how you've left everything kind of open, because maybe, I mean, you could take the easy way out and say, yo, well, I play. So what, can you repeat it again? You just said you play basketball, correct?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Okay. So you currently are playing basketball, which refers to, and I'm going to kind of push this into a sense of that you're playing on a sort of team for basketball. Is that, can I make that kind of as like a bottle that up together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. And then number 2 is that you have head braces at a certain point. I feel like you're not opening your mouth like everyone's like.
Come on, show your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. And then number 1 is that you've gotten stitches. I feel like you've recently told a story about getting stitches on your channel. I don't know, because no one's even touching that number 1 spot, and no one has any interest in the stitches. Everyone thinks for sure you got stitches at one point or another. So I mean, geez. So yeah, so it's either 1, 2, or 3. Number 1 is, make sure you get your votes in there. It's about to end the poll here. It is number 1 is that if that she's gotten stitches. Number 2 is that you've had braces, and number 3 is that you play basketball, and you currently play basketball. Keep in mind, it has to be we're looking for the lie here. We're looking to find the lie, detectives. Find that lie. So I see a lot of people going to number 2. So my thinking on this is stitches. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth, because I mean, the only stitches I've ever gotten was in my mouth when I got my wisdom teeth pulled. I'm telling you, Tiggs, I'm feeling you right now. I know how you're feeling. And then the braces. I mean, I've had braces too. Like you got pretty straight teeth. I could definitely see that. But also that could have been something you're born with as well. Who knows? And then number 3 is basketball, that you currently play basketball and you go big baller on the streets. I don't think she'd think of basketball specifically as a lie, although it could be a past tense. I think we verified that it was something that you were currently playing. So I see a lot of people going for number 2 as being the braces is a lie. See a lot of people going. There's a lot of confidence in number 2, more than we've seen in a long time on number 2 being the braces as the lie. So the chat has voted as number 2 being the lie. My thought. These are all very good ones, by the way. B. I will give you that. That is, it's a. If it's not number 2, we ban Annex. No, we will not be banning Annex. Annex will stay. However, you guys will just have to come back for the next episode, and maybe, just maybe. I'm just saying maybe. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if we don't get it here, maybe I'll just double it for the next one. I'm just saying. For the giveaway. However, thank you so much, Sheepish, for the follow. You're so amazing. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Not saying where though. Oh, okay. I see this is where this is going, Annex. So I'm gonna go with chat. I'm gonna put my faith in you, Annex, as well for this VIP that we're giving away to. And I'm gonna say, and please let us know, B, is number 2 is braces, that you've had braces. Is that the lie?
It is indeed the lie.
Everyone, we have a success that we have not run in a while. Let's run the success. Let's go. Big party all around. Wow,
Let's
everyone.
go.
Annex, you're not getting banned today.
Yeah, let's go.
Woohoo! Awesome. Well, this is super exciting. I love giving away things on stream. This is making me super excited. So we're going to start a giveaway right now. I came back at the perfect time. Peanut, you came at the perfect time. Then we're gonna give out the VIP right after. I'm not getting banned. Yeah, exactly. We will talk about these in just one second, but I'm going to start the giveaway before we start any of this, just to make sure that everyone can get their things started here. So I'm going to close the old giveaway up that was there, and we are going to start a custom giveaway here. We are going to be giving away. Wow, it's already the same one. That's awesome. Perfect. Okay, so everyone has the thing. You have to do one little thing for me as well on the stream here. I'm going to move this one over for a second. We're going to close that. We're going to pop that open there, and I'm going to click over to the. Oh my goodness, which camera is this? It's Chrome. Nope. There we go. So if you guys haven't already, wow, multi-peanut tags already in there. All you got to do is put ! Enter. That is it. It's the simplest thing. Look at all these filling up. Awesome. It is for a $10 Steam gift card. Keep in mind, this is the sponsor of this. And if you know someone who's looking to sponsor something like this, something really cool and fun like this, and a stream like this, we are looking for sponsors. Merch is our sponsor. It's Bren's Closet, which we will hopefully have a promo done soon. Well, the promo is done. It just I haven't put it in there. If you see your name in here, you are in the entry. If your name is not in here, unfortunately, we have not got your name on there. We will be doing it later after stream in the Discord. You must be in the Discord to redeem your prize. I'm actually thinking about it, Multi. If you are still here, Multi. I don't know if you know this, but you were actually not in the Discord for the Boaroo entry, and your name actually got pulled as the winner, and we had to redraw because you weren't there. I just realized this. I don't think I've told you this, Multi. I'm so sorry. So maybe you can win it today. Maybe today's your day. Maybe you can go back to back and win it. Poor Multi. Exactly. It's all right, Multi. I feel like you're going to be here for a while. You're probably going to win some big things. You went to bed early. See, the thing is, you didn't have to actually be there. You just had to be in the Discord. You weren't in the Discord yet. That was the thing. You're in it now, I know. I'm going to do it in a call. Yes, I'm going to do it in a call. You don't have to be in the call if you guys leave and come back. That's okay. But however, if you'd like to watch, you're more than welcome to. You just have to be physically in the Discord so I can contact you after we draw it. That's the only requirement. However, like I said in the Boaroo thing, which is kind of random, it was the first time I ever said that, and it of course happened the first time we ever said it, is if someone comes in and we draw someone like we did on Multis, if someone is in the call, even if they weren't on the poll, maybe they weren't even in the stream at all, We're going to redraw in the Discord whoever is there right away. It'll be the first one, whoever wins it. So keep that in mind. I'll be muted because I'm muted. That's all good, Tiggs. That's awesome. That's totally fine. No worries at all. So you guys can stay muted. There's no reason for you guys to chat. It's all good. You can just hang out and be, chill out there. I'm gonna be there. I don't know if B has time. She's more than welcome to come hang out with us as well, and in there after as well. And you can talk to us and talk a little bit after stream as well. In the Discord, !Discord if you're not already in there, and !enter if your name is not on this list. Your name is not on this list. All you can do is !enter. There's nothing else. There's two things: Discord, !enter, and you'll be entered. Boa, exactly. See, follow suit from Boa, everyone's favorite creator. So that is how you get in. This will run for the rest of the stream. So at any point in the stream, if maybe you're lurking, maybe you're in the other room, you're listening to us. And you're like, oh my god, I gotta get my. Don't worry, it's all good. Finish up your pasta. It's all good. What's called? You can !enter till the end of this episode. We got about an hour and a half ish to go, maybe a little bit, give or take here or there. So just make sure you are in by that point. However, we're gonna go line by line here, and we're gonna talk about all these statements you have made, and we're gonna see what has happened here. So. We're going to start with number 2, which is the braces one. So is there any part of truth at all to this braces thing? How did you come up with that as a lie?
Because my family have gotten braces.
Okay.
And my teeth are they're okay.
They're good.
And people have asked me if I've had braces, and I'm like, no. And they're like, no way. So I was like, maybe that's a good lie. So I added it.
It was a good one. It was a good one. If chat did not help out there, I probably wouldn't have picked it. I was kind of pushing towards basketball. I just realized we have to give out a VIP. But what do you think? Do you think we should wait until the end of stream, or do you think we should do it now? What do you think? I'll let you decide.
I think it'd be exciting to do it now.
Okay. If you guys are in here, I need you guys to send love. And that is going to be your way that we see that you guys are here, and make it. You don't have to say anything. Just send love. It's a five brain coins to send love. And from those people, we'll give it a few seconds here for people to spam the love. I love this. I love spam. I love this. This is my favorite channel point I've ever created. Do it now so the person who gets it can flex. Sure. Sounds great, Bure. This might not be for everyone, but I know you see a lot of names here. So B. You're going to be the first one ever. So you actually don't have to remove someone. In the future, people are going to have to be removed off of this. We're going to have a limit of a certain amount. I don't know what that limit is. Maybe 5, who knows? B, I need you to choose. There's so much love. I love that. I love when you can't even see my face in the bottom corner because there's so much hearts there. It's beautiful. Mwah. So I need you to pick from this list here of people who you think should be the next VIP on this channel. Keep in mind, there is 2 VIPs that are currently in there. My mom, Mama Lisa, and my girlfriend, Ali Gra. So that is those 2 people you will not be able to pick. But please select anyone from the list of names that you see, spamming the love there, to be our first ever family VIP member on this channel.
Okay. I've been thinking about this one, and I think it should go to Senpai Pugs.
Okay.
Because he's been super consistent with being here and been so supportive. I think it's well deserved.
Okay, that's a good one. You guys, I mean, you're more than welcome to spend love. You're more than welcome. Happy for you guys to spend love, but you do not have to any longer. We are all got that. Congratulations, Senpai Pugs. You are the first ever VIP of this channel, and what an amazing person it goes to. Tune in next time. Maybe if we win again, we'll be giving it away as well. Flex off that VIP, Pugs. Let's see it. There it is. Look at that beautiful little diamond button before you there. Sheesh. Well, congratulations, Pugs. From the second I have met you, you've been nothing but a bright light. So I'm glad to have you on a VIP. We will likely probably make a little box somewhere. I'm working on a new overlay for the stream, and that will include the names of all the people that have that are VIP'd, so that you can kind of flex on everyone a little more, even if you're not here, as well too. So, congratulations, Pugs. Enjoy that nice, bright, pink, shiny diamond button there for VIP. Well deserved. Love it. B, let's talk about this too. So I'm a little bit interested to hear about this basketball thing, because I see a lot of people were saying that basketball was the other cap. Everyone's saying that. So let's hear what is so you're currently playing basketball, correct?
Not at the moment
Okay,
because
okay.
I can't go out. But if I
Oh,
could, I
okay.
would.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
But in high school, I used to be part of the the basketball women's.
Okay.
And I got MVP one time. Just saying.
Woo! Look at that. We got the MVP in the building. Let's go. That's awesome. Congratulations. B is a baller. Exactly, Jay. You're sheesh, exactly. Ice in the veins. I really thought basketball was capped because she said she was homeschooled. That's a great thought, though, Visceray.
Mhm.
MVB, exactly, Pugs.
MVP. That's a good
Exactly.
one.
Hashtag MVP. Exactly, for sure. And then you said number one was you got stitches. So where did you get stitches? What happened, B?
Oh my gosh. I was like 10,
Okay.
and in our park, our swing set broke. And it's not like a normal, like there's two chains hanging. It's like a boat. So it goes like this.
Okay.
It's like this. And
Okay.
there's like poles on each corner.
Okay.
And then it just swings like that. And the legs detached. And me being so smart, I was like, I'll hang on the pole. And so I swung on the on the pole, and I stepped off, and I got like, since it broke, there's like a sharp
Uh-huh.
from the boat itself. So I misstepped, and it got pierced by the metal,
Ooh.
and I was like, help.
Oh no.
I did not know what to do. I asked I asked someone to carry me. I was like, "Help me, I can't walk." And
Oh
then I
no.
was brought to the hospital and I got stitches done. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ow. Did you stepped on it? Is that right? Am I correct or?
Yeah, it kind of slipped. It was like my ankle area. It was like
Oh.
here.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding. Ouch. Help is right. Exactly. Congratulations making it out of math there, Vamp. Appreciate. Glad you're able to come back and hang out with us as well.
Congrats.
Um,
You did it.
yeah, unfortunately, Vamp, you missed out on Two Choose One Lie. Hello, Fart Dude. Love that name. That's hilarious. Welcome to the stream.
Dude.
That is Two Choose One Lie. Thank you, everyone, for helping me play. As I said earlier, if you haven't already, !enter is what you need to do to get into the giveaway. We'll be doing the giveaway after the stream in the Discord. So make sure your Discord in there as well. And we're giving away a $10 Steam, PlayStation, or Xbox Store gift card. Whatever you use, whatever gaming platform you use, we'll be giving it out for you, and we'll put it to any country that you're from, anything like that. We'll make it work. Don't you worry. It's a $10 thing for that. And that is great. If you see your name on this list here, that means you are eligible for it. If you're not on this list, I'm sorry. You need to put !enter and get in here. And that's the only way I can have your name in here. So make sure you put !enter if you have not already. If you have, well, then you're good. We'll see you in the Discord, and best of luck. And make sure you're also in that Discord. I can't give it to you if I can't get a hold of you. It's just the sad part of it. Thank you. Yes, spam that Discord. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Fart Dude, for the follow. Appreciate that so much. I love saying that name. That's great. Vamp, exactly. Get in that giveaway. It's a free giveaway. We're giving away free things. And I mean, the Discord's not that bad either. We have a lot of fun in the Discord. We hang out in the voice chat sometimes. We give away things all the time. And like I said, if the person who wins the thing is not there or not in the Discord at all, I'm gonna have to give it away to someone. I'm not gonna give away something. So I'm gonna do it to whoever's in that call. So keep that in mind. If that person's not in the Discord, I'm just gonna give it away. I'm just saying. Your mic sounds kind of sexy. I don't know who you're talking about, Fardu, but sheesh, thanks if that's me. Appreciate it. However, we're getting to the part of the episode which we had some fun here. I mean, we're gonna have some fun, I promise, still, but we are gonna get into the kind of the deeper questions of this episode. So it's gonna kind of get into the breaking down, pulling back the curtain, looking into seeing who the real B is, stripping away the blacks and yellows on of B, and looking in the deep dissection of B. Bread on the inside, butterfly. Peanut, what was that relating to? But it was kind of funny, so that's why I said it. What is that related to though? Anyone got an option 4 versus 5? Which number is nicer? 5 is definitely the better one, Pugs. Just saying. I'm just exact. 4 is boring. I mean, kind of, but the sexy Mike.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 5 is better. Oh, thank you so much, Pugs, for the gift of sub to Finn, a member of this community from the very, very beginning, before even connections started. So definitely someone who deserves it. Thank you so much. So now it's 5 years for the stream. Thanks, Pugs. I mean, you didn't have to do it. You showing up is just enough for me. Thank you for the posture, by the way, Veray, and the hydrate. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the hydrate, Veray. You guys are just taking care of me. Thank you for the love.
You're doing great, Bren.
And thank you, Peanut, for the you're doing great, Bren. I try. I really do. However, we're gonna get into it's enough, but I like doing it. I like doing it more. It's too much. Too much. Thank you. I'm not talking doing math. Hey, Vamp just got out of math. Maybe he can help you. Talk to Vamp. They just got out. They got you. Glad you're still in here though, Finn. Glad you're able to see you get your thing there. And thank you for the spam, the love, you guys. You guys are too awesome. However, we're going to some deep questions here. So buckle up, my friends. B, my first question for you is, we're not going to throw you off the deep end just yet, but we're going to ask you some questions to get there as well. But what helps you decompress? What's relaxing to you?
Talking to my friends on Discord. As much as they're very chaotic and can be stressful, sometimes just watching them play is relaxing for me.
That's fair. It's totally fair. Okay, I like that. You talked a little bit about your parents. You talked a little bit about them not understanding at first about your mental health things. So I want to deeper dive a little bit into that if you're open for that. And kind of ask you, like, are you close with your parents and why?
I am close to my mom specifically.
Okay.
My dad, I don't really have a good relationship with him since I hit like teenage years. It just has been super rocky. But for my mom, I say we're a lot closer now because we had like a girls trip like 2 months ago, and we got really deep, and we were talking about feelings and what my mom's been through, her past experiences, and it was like that's the first time I was like, wow, I actually get to know my mom, and I think for sure I'm closer to my mom.
Okay. What do you think it was do you think it was just age, just angst? Or like what was it that you think that's kind of pushing you and your dad maybe not as close as you thought you're hoping for?
We both have very strong personalities, and I think I just haven't moved on from like past experiences with him, and it's hard for me to like just move on and just like forget about and forgive him. So it's just like the smallest things irks me, and it just throws me back to way back in high school, and just like not good memories. And I think we just as much as he tries, I'm like kind of backed off already.
I mean, it's hard when you kind of feel like you're in a sense kind of cornered, or maybe you're feeling a little defensive, and maybe would be the word. And I think that's totally fair, and it's hard. And as someone with this very strong personality as well, I totally understand. It's not always easy doing kind of backing off from that. I'm very lucky to have very, very understanding parents. But I also can be very like set on my opinions, and people who are close to me know that is I would much rather someone be honest and real with me. And I mean, that might hurt my feelings, but I respect that more than anything. But I mean, it hurts when it's family. It doesn't, it does. You want to be able to kind of see the same way, and have them kind of see the way that you see things. And I mean, everyone's their own person. So I mean, unfortunately, not everyone's will please, and it's much harder when it's someone like a parent, like your dad. So I'm sorry that you have to go through that. And I hope that you guys can kind of find a middle ground that you guys can definitely kind of get along, as long as it's healthy. If it's not healthy to me, then maybe
Yeah,
that
for
isn't even to
sure.
me.
You're doing great, Bren.
Thank you, Pugs,
Mhm.
for the you're doing great, Bren. Appreciate that. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. But B, I wanted to kind of go into more of a you talked a little bit twice now about the high school experiences. So I want to kind of deep dive
Mhm.
in what was high school be like, buzzing around the hallways.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I my school was a Christian school, so it was very conservative, very reserved, many rules. And high school me, I was like typically the vice president, president. I was typically in charge. And there's this thing like it's not really a rule, but it happens to a lot of like leaders in the class that they get outcasted for being for trying to keep things in order. So I was vice president, president for like 4 years of my high school life. And I think that just outcasted me a lot because the teachers would go to me and then they'd get mad at me. So I'd get mad at the class. And it was just and besides that, like high school friendships is like super rocky, super toxic. If you could I said this to my friend earlier, if you could compile all the movies about like cliques and like mean girls, if you could put all the toxic traits in one place, it would be my friend group. um it was just a lot of like like we didn't know who we were and we were just pressured by one another, and there's always this like the leader of the group, and it's just super toxic. And once I left that school, I was so happy. I met better friends, got to know a lot of more like have healthier friendships outside of that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's hard. High school relationships, because everyone wants to just fit in, and it's so difficult
Yeah,
because
for sure.
you're also trying to become who you, or trying to, like, you're going through that stage of like, who am I? Who am I becoming?
Mhm.
And like, what is the legacy that I'm going to leave behind? And I mean, I was fortunate to have a very positive experience through high school. Um, but I've also been able to speak to so many people and see so many different perspectives of people that didn't have the same kind of vibe as me. I got very, very lucky from what I've seen, or what I've heard.
Mhm.
And um, I can definitely understand how you must have been feeling, and you're just trying to fucking fit in, and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and what's it called, and it's hard when you kind of maybe got into the wrong group or the wrong clique or something like that.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
doesn't kind of make it easier. And um for those of you that are out of high school now, and if anyone in here, maybe throw a hi, it's me, in the chat, for if you're out of high school and graduate at this point, or you're out of high school period, I should put, um and let me know if you guys are. But I think anyone in that kind of, yeah, I'm in uni right now, exactly. um if you're in that kind of category, I think you can definitely relate to um the fact of, I mean, if you're in the first year, maybe not so much, but I would say is you'll start realizing the next couple of years is that those friends that you thought were friends in high school, those those fake friends, I'm gonna say, will not be there for much longer, because those are the friends that you see because you saw them for like
Yeah.
5 days a week, or like 4 or 5 days a week out of a time. Um, the ones who are the real friends be the ones that you're still talking to after you graduate university and in
Exactly,
college,
exactly.
or in 5-10 years. Gosh, thinking about how long I've been out of high school, yikes. Yeah, Bear, you and me both, my friend. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's in my high school was pretty ew, honestly. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can definitely be there, that kind of thing. It's good times back then, Brendo, Vince. Oh, hi Vince, how's it going? Good to see you. This is the first time you've ever chatted here. What's up though? Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been some like that's the thing. Like, real friends will be the friends that are here, that are there almost.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Bear, I just saw a dark thought there, coming thinking about high school and how long ago that was. But oh my goodness, about 8 years now. Ooh.
Mhm.
Since I've graduated, I think, if I'm doing the math quickly in my head, is I talk to only very few people. And I mean, there's
Yeah.
still friends that are good acquaintances. But there's also friends that I have not talked to once since high school, and there's a reason for
Yeah,
that. Those
same.
friends aren't real, unfortunately. And so yeah, so like
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those things is don't get too. I know it's hard when you're going through high school and stuff like that, but don't get
Yeah.
stuck on that thing. Nah, 7 for you. Thank you, Donovan, for doing the math for me. That's see, look at my mod. Look at him working super hard. Love you, Donovan. Thanks, bud. You have 2 friends left from high school. Some people are lucky if they even have one. Like, so I mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. Like, and I mean, obviously, there's gonna be certain people to click with. It's funny. I had friends that I was like acquainted with in high school, and then I started hanging out with
Mhm.
more outside of high school. So I mean, don't get stuck up on those
Yeah.
things there. Like,
Yeah.
just be nice to people you meet, and I mean, do your best. People remember that. I remember a story, and I've told this on here before. Is I did interviews for the company that I work for currently, and there was a time where I was interviewing a girl, and at the very end of the interview, she goes, "I don't know if you remember this, but we graduated the same year." And she's like, "You were always super nice and friendly," and I just wanted to like just kind of like let you know that. And, I mean, I might have hired her a bit on bias, but what's it called? But I didn't remember her, but I'm glad that she got a good memory of me. And I mean, she was a super awesome worker and stuff like that too. Outside of that, but that's a legacy that I'm glad I could kind of relate, is that that's people that saw me in high
Yeah.
school and I wasn't super rude and stuff like that. I treat everyone respectfully and until you gave me reason not to. And
Yeah.
that was kind of my way of doing it. And so yeah.
Yeah,
Um
for sure. Like, I only found the right group of friends from my class specifically because I got along with people who were like higher batches. But like within my class, I only had like 3 real friends right before I left. And actually, one of them was in chat earlier. Yan,
oh yes, yes,
something with
yes.
a
The one
Y.
who said we were super
Yes.
awesome. Yes. Oh yes, I know Yan Yan. Yes. Well, I
Yeah,
sorry, Yan.
Yanni. She
Oh.
was a high school classmate of mine, and like that just goes to show that there will at least be one. If there are none, it's fine as well. But Yanni has been with me since after high school, and like I graduated grade 10. I left school before I got to like finish grade 11, 12 with them. But even though I left early, Yanni and our other friends, our friend group, like stuck with me and have been checking in on me and like supporting me right now in chat.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
that's the real friends, the real ones, the OGs, the day ones. Those are the real friends. And that's the thing is like,
Mm.
I don't get stuck up on small friendships through high school. Focus on being the best you and being super nice. I made my morning. Aw. Well, you made our morning, Yanni.
Yeah.
And so I mean, my afternoon, but still, it's fine. You made our day. How about that? And so yeah, no, it's friends like that, like Yanni, that are like super awesome and make it all worth it. And I know it's hard to think of that when you're in high school and you're going through all this stuff and you're so worried about that, but it's true. I promise you. You ask any single person that have ever graduated, and they will say something similar on that. It might not be right off the bat, like right when you graduate, but the years after there will be some friends. Hopefully, there might not be none, but you're gonna make some new friends that are gonna be real, sincere friends. Whether it's from work, whether it's from
Mhm.
college, university, just I don't know how do people make friends? Whether through maybe Twitch, maybe it's through Twitch of all places or Discord.
Which is a good way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's so many new ways, especially with COVID, that has opened up and people have gotten very creative. TikTok. I've met 4 friends at least through TikTok. Isn't that nuts? Online friends are very valid friends. Exactly. I feel like I've made friends,
Mhm.
my close friends online. Exactly, Tiggs. Like you guys, I feel like you guys are my friends. Like I talk to you guys a lot in the Discord. You guys hang out with me all the time. My mod team, every single person on my mod team is people that I've met online. I have not met any single one of them in person yet. I
Mhm.
hope to one day,
Yeah.
but making friends through Twitch. Hi, Donovan. Never done that. That's the thing is like, hi Val, welcome to the stream. I think is it Val? Is that right? Am I saying that right? But hi, welcome to the
Mhm.
stream. Um, the yeah, is I
Valentine.
Valentine. Okay, sorry, Valentine.
I just
Hi Val.
realized it was
Hi
hard
Val.
to read at first, but I was
Oh,
like, hmm.
I see it now. Yeah, Valentine. Hi Valentine. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out with us. Um, Twitch and Discord friends are honestly the best. Exactly. For instance, if
I
you want, like,
agree.
here's the out to you guys. If you guys maybe you're struggling, I'm sure a good portion of you guys play Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm like burping here. I'm sure a good portion of you play Minecraft. We have a Minecraft server that we have in our Discord. If you'd love to, you're more than welcome to go and hang out. I have one requirement for if you're on the server. You must be in the games room voice chat. The reason why for that is because I'd like for you guys to meet different people and interact with people that are, you don't have to be best friends by the end of it, but maybe you can have a good memory with that person and go on with your way and you have a good day. That's all it is. And maybe someone to play with. If you'd like to, it's in the Discord, !Discord. If you haven't already, join it. You also need to be in it if you've entered the giveaway. I think you guys are probably pretty good on the entering, but if you have an !Enter as well, make sure you're in that giveaway. We're giving away a $10 Steam card or any sort of or PlayStation or Xbox store or any sort of thing that you game on. Keep that in mind. So we'll give it in that way after. I didn't need to join it. I didn't know. Oh my god. What do you mean you didn't need to join it? Discord. You didn't need to. I need to join it. Oh yeah. No, you need to join it. Yes, unfortunately, yes you do. Tiggs, I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord already though. I don't think you need to join it. I'm pretty sure you're already in, unless you left. Tiggs, no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Talking about fake friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Tiggs, you have my whole heart. I promise. Yeah, make sure !Enter. Actually, let's go over here. I'll show you guys who we have here before we get to the next question here as well. So if you guys haven't already, make sure if your name is on here, you are entered. If your name is not on here, there's 15 entries. You need to make sure you put !Enter and join the giveaway. If you haven't entered, there's not much I can do. It got extreme real quick. Yeah, really. Oh no, I mean the Minecraft. Oh, yeah, that did take a bit of an escalation. Wow, sorry, Tiggs. Yeah, please. Yeah. You'll have to join it. It'll be a lot of fun. I redeemed Brendan answer a question like, you did. I will get to it. Don't worry, Faray. I'll get you. Don't worry. I got you. If for some reason I miss one right off the bat, because sometimes people spam love and I just miss things, it happens. I'm sorry. You can always send a message to Donovan, Hoboduva, and he will make sure that I get the message. I have his chat always pulled up, so in that kind of thing. Love you too, fam. Sending love to you too. So keep that in mind. If your name is not on this list here, please make sure that you put !Enter and join the Discord so you're entered into that. That's all you gotta do, !Enter. We love giving away things on this channel, so make sure that your name is in there. You see, yeah, spam the love, exactly. I'm definitely gonna lose this question now. All right, so and we'll go into it right now here for the question that Veray asked, which is to me actually, and to hydrate too. I'll throw. Okay, thank you, Multi. Yes, keeping us hydrated.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. The question for me is, Bren, do you agree with me that Bee's eye just look the calmest and the best to look at? I will say, I think Bee's eyes bring joy. The way she smiles, it really her whole face smiles. It's not just a smile from the teeth. It's the whole face smiles, and it is super sweet and amazing, and it brights up a room for sure. How about is that work for you, Beret? Is that good? There you go.
Thank
perfect.
you.
For sure. Yeah, true. Joshua, awesome. Your name is in. Perfect. We'll see you in the Discord after. For sure. Yeah. So like I said, after stream, once the stream is done, we're gonna be in the living room voice chat. For the giveaway, we'll be doing spin the wheel. We'll be in there for probably 10 minutes or so, depending on how many people join. If more people join, then we might be there for a little bit longer. If you haven't entered, !Enter, $10 giveaway for any sort of thing that you play games on. We will give it to you. And anything, it'll be USD as well. Keep that in mind. Imagine not needing braces, not fair beat. Yeah, right? Imagine, Jay. Imagine. Must be nice, huh? Let's see here. What do we got here? What is your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear is letting my mental disorders take over. By take over, I mean like influence my decisions. Like because I have a tendency to push people away and stuff like that. So I that's my biggest fear, that I'm gonna just let it roll and like wreak havoc, and I'm gonna be at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like alone and like have no one to talk to. I think that's my biggest fear.
So kind of feeling alone a little bit.
Yeah.
It's really fair. I think I can definitely relate to the feeling of not wanting to let like my anxiety, for instance, control kind of what I do. And I every single stream, and it still pops up even today, even for the today's stream, is the anxiety sets in about a couple seconds before I go live. When I hit that intro thing and I see that
Yeah.
intro rolling, I don't know if you heard me, but I right before it did and take a deep breath
Yeah.
and kind of
Mhm.
relax myself and remind myself that I am doing this because it's something I do enjoy, and the anxiety
Yeah.
might be a little part of it, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to be nervous about things. And I mean, like you said before your stream today, you said you said on your podcast, your stream that you had a couple days ago, you made a comment about how you're feeling really anxious before the call, and then once the call happened, you kind of felt a little bit more like, and then once you
Yeah.
came to the um once now that you've and so I asked you again at the break to see how you're feeling. You're just like, I feel like the nerves are going away. I felt a little nervous at the beginning, but I feel good now. And I think every single person that's been in this
Mhm.
position of where you are in this is very nervous, because it's awkward to be in this position of being able to be this open and so yeah. And so I appreciate that you have been this open this far.
Mhm.
Um, and like the chat is saying too, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be actually stuck with us. You can't just get rid of us this easy anymore. So too bad.
Mhm.
We are friends now. The um, how happy are you right now? If you had to kind of, whether you want to put it in a scale, if you want to, however you want to describe it, how happy are you right now, this moment?
Um, I think my Wi-Fi is kind of dying a bit, but I think if I were to put in a scale, I think a solid 9. I'm pretty happy right now.
Okay.
And for the longest time, I was like, is this really what it is to be happy? Am I really can I really call this happiness? And what I learned in therapy is that you don't have to be happy forever. You don't have to define happiness as long term. You can be happy in the moment, and that's good enough. And like in the moment right now, I think I'm pretty happy. I have good friends. I have a good support system. Um, things at home are okay. Mm, I'm pretty healthy. I'm starting class. I'm pretty excited. I think yeah, a solid 9.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear. I'm really happy to hear that. You only deserve the good things, B. I'm telling you, you're putting good content into the world that is really helping people. And I think you really just deserve the best of things. So I'm glad that you're at a 9.
Thank you.
Obviously not every day is going to be a 9. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up over those
Mhm.
days.
Yeah, for sure.
But you definitely deserve to feel those happy days for sure. Um, if you could ask a single person one question, and they had to answer truthfully, who would you ask and what would you ask? And the person can be dead or alive.
Hmm. I think I'd I'd talk to Robin Williams. Cause I remember in high school hearing about him passing away, and everyone was like, "It doesn't make sense. He's a comedian. He looks happy, etc." And I'd ask, hmm, I think I'd just ask like, how do you how do you manage being like in front, like be having all this fame and like convincing other people that you were happy as well while also struggling? Like, I feel like that'd be super interesting to know. Because it's so easy for people on the outside to say, like, oh, they look happy, they're fine. Why? But then when you hear the news, it's like, shit, I didn't see the signs, etc. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's my question.
For sure. It's a great he's an amazing person, and it's I think he was someone who was unfortunately taken too soon.
Yeah.
And unfortunately he was, you could, as like you said, he was fighting demons and unfortunately lost that battle. And I mean, he he did his best to put a smile on every single person's face that he ever met. From the stories I've
Yeah.
heard and the articles that I've read about him, he was such
Mhm.
a beam of light and one of the nicest people in a room that you'd ever meet. And that goes to show, like you said, you never know what people are going through. Like it's hard because there's not always those easy open signs that people see. And I remember reading this really beautiful story about a driver. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Mhm.
There was this amazing story about how he was in a there's the driver, and this is from the driver's point of view, and he was driving for the studio that was of the movie that Robin Williams is on, and he jumped in the car, and as the other actors were far behind, the driver drove off and left them, and it was only Robin and the driver in
Mhm.
the car at the time, and he he said he saw Robin kind of just unwind and just like kind of like a deeper breath of, like a breath of fresh air, and he smiled and he said, and he looked at him and he said thank you, and that was it. And that was the end of that was all the conversation was, but he just knew that he needed that kind of moment to himself and for a second. And I think we've lost you, B, or at least your video for it, for a second there. I don't know if we've lost you fully or on the or completely, but we'll go to the main screen while we're trying to figure that one out, um, in there as well. I'm pretty sure we've lost B right now, but that's okay. We'll get back to it for sure. Oh, there we go. We have B. Hi, B.
Are we live?
I think we're
My
we're,
Wi-Fi kind of died.
we're there. Hello.
No,
You're good.
it's raining, so like the Wi-Fi is kind of unstable right now.
Is that a thing, really?
Yeah, it
Oh
is. It
no.
is.
That's all right. It's okay. I got through my story. It's all good. Did you hear it or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard everything. I think I
Okay.
just kind of wasn't connecting, but I
Okay.
heard it.
Okay. We had a kind of a weird kind of face on you too, which is that, yeah. Well, even if we get disconnect, it's all good. The show still goes on. The stream day is not a real stream day without a bit of issues. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that is true.
We have done about 30 episodes of this, and there has not been a single stream that we have done that there hasn't been one, either small or big, issue hasn't occurred. So it's all part of the vibes here. It's all good. It happens.
Mhm.
We
And,
can't control the weather here. It happens. So it's all good. But I think it's an amazing person to ask that question to, because he was such an amazing person from the things I've heard. What social stigma, and I think I feel like I know this answer to this, but I want to see kind of where you go with it. But what social stigma does society need to get over?
I mean, obviously, I'll say like the stigma surrounding mental health. Um, it's just if there wasn't this stigma around mental health when I was younger, I would have gotten help a lot sooner, and I feel like a lot of other people would have as well. Um, sorry, my dog's like scratching
I don't hear, so
scratching
you're good.
boxes right now.
All good.
Okay. But yeah, I really wish that there wasn't that much stigma around mental health, because if people got help sooner, it would just be so much better for a lot of people. And we would have, some people still here up to this day that we lost because of their battle to mental health. But yeah, that's what I'd say.
For sure. I think it's a good answer to that, because obviously, like I said, I feel like I kind of knew that it was going to be mental health, but
Yeah.
I think the added on answer was kind of the bonus for kind of what was expected of that. And so I know I can definitely agree with you, it's a great way to think is if we were able to kind of combat the stigma. And I mean, there's definitely people working towards it right now, and that's awesome. And I hope that you and me and any other creator that supports mental health advocacy can kind of open up the conversation a little bit. And I think we're the platform I'm able to help. I hope I can help someone have a little bit more, or empower someone to talk about it with a friend or something like that, or take control of their mental health, maybe better than they have before. and how important it is. Um, and yeah, like I hope that I can impact one person that would be happy with me, and I totally agree with you. I think if things were better handled, maybe in years prior, maybe we would be maybe this wouldn't be a conversation we'd be having right now. Maybe this would be something that would be something that's really talked about consistently, and it won't be. I mean, that's the hope. Is hopefully we don't have to worry about that being even a stigma. We can just keep it as something that we are very um we're talkative about. It's something that it's like, how's your day? Oh, let's talk. We're talking about mental health. Great, awesome. Let's talk it out. Let's see how you're doing today, like in a mental kind of state. That's I hope we can get to that point. I think that's the world I want to live in a sense, is be able to kind of care about each other in that sense, not just very blanket statement. Um, what is the best advice that you have ever received?
Um, hmm. Best advice I've ever received.
Yeah.
I think it was to prioritize myself. Especially during the pandemic. I was always worried about my friends, and eventually that took a toll on me specifically. Um, my therapist was like, Hannah, you have to focus on yourself. You can't, at the end of the day, you can't help everyone as much as you want to, and you can't please everyone. So, um, focus on yourself, really understand how you're feeling, and set your boundaries. Because I a lot of the times when I talk to other people, they say some things that may be triggering to me, and my therapist reminds me all the time to just, Hannah, if they go too far and you're uncomfortable, make sure that you're in a mental state where you can handle the information that they're saying. And if you can't, make sure you tell them. Don't just let the conversation go. And then at the end of the conversation, you're like all drained, and then you got triggered by it and all these things. So prioritize your well being. Yeah.
Like that. It's a good advice that I think everyone can follow. Yes, send that love. Exactly. Spam that love. Boa, Ken, Tiggs, exactly. I think that's the perfect thing to spam love on, is an advice like that. And it's a perfect advice. I think we should all kind of take that as is focus on you. I had my Discord little thing that I had on there for a little while. The status on Discord said, worry about yourself first. It is the biggest thing. It's so hard to help others when you aren't helping yourself and taking care of yourself. Love yourself
Mhm.
first before you love others, and take care of yourself
Yeah.
first. It's so important. It's so easy for us to just push off to the side because it's like, it's I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But when in
Mhm.
actuality, maybe we aren't putting things first. I need that advice. I need to remember that. Yeah, Tiggs. I think we all need to. It's definitely a good piece of advice. So thank you, B, for sharing that with us. That was awesome. Um, what is the last time you immediately regretted something you did? Or you said, sorry, you said. Sorry, let me repeat that actually. When was the last time you immediately regretted something that you said?
Um, just yesterday, I I'm sure that they took it as a joke, but the way I said it, um I told them, like, oh, they were saying a joke, and I told them it wasn't funny, and then I felt so bad. Like, they knew that I was joking, but I'm not the type of person to, like, insult back or, like, radiate the same energy, especially if it's like putting someone down. So when I said it wasn't funny, I felt so bad, and I regretted it right away.
Okay, I mean that's fair. Okay. See, that's how you know Beast is a nice person, is when something like that is what really sets her off. It really makes her upset, because like most people would just like, whatever. But I think that goes to show how a genuine, like, nice person you are, and how you do really care about others, and you want the best for others. Is even when it is something that probably was. I mean, I don't know if it's I don't know what this the context was, it completely. It was a friend or maybe a troll in your
Mhm.
chat, but the fact that you're caring enough to to be like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. That was probably kind of mean. I hope they didn't take that the wrong way. Goes to show the kind of person you are and the character you are. So I, I see a little more. Okay, okay. Going on from that. Oh my goodness, senpai. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got a question from Multi. I'm gonna do this, but I have one question I don't want to forget that I'm gonna ask right now, and then we're gonna get into that question. Can you remember the last time that you cried, and what was the reason?
Last time I don't think I've cried in a month. So I think the last time I cried was about family problems, regarding my dad. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I cried about.
With your dad?
Mm. Um, I don't know. He did something, and I don't want to put him on blast, so I'm just gonna say that he did something bad, and um, it hurt a lot of us, and it made me cry. Yeah.
And like I said, these are up to your comfort answers. Don't feel like you have to go any further than you want to. That's all good as well. We have a question from Pugs, which is also from Multi. Going through Pugs, which Pugs, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that. I think most people have been confronted with a situation where they want to comfort or help someone mentally, but their situation is so different from one's one experience, which results in being totally overwhelmed. You have a tip or something to say for those situations? Because I also, sorry, just before you answer, I do know that I saw
Go
Multi
ahead.
said as well is Multi mentioned about how he worried about how people sometimes just say like, "Oh, I'll be there for you," and then maybe aren't is always there for you and stuff like that too. So keep that in mind too.
Um, it's I mean, if you're feeling overwhelmed, the first thing to do is really calm yourself. This is what I learned in therapy, like just yesterday. If you catch yourself fidgeting, slow down the fidget until to the point where you don't feel like you want to do it anymore. So I was in therapy and I was like doing like this,
Yeah.
and my therapist heard it, and she's like, "Hannah, we were just talking about it." I'm like, "Oh," she's like, "Okay, let's do it. Slow it down until you don't want to do it anymore." And I was like, I stopped. She's like, "How do you feel?" Calm. Okay. So I mean, that's one way to calm down. Yeah, I was really amazed. I was like, "Oh, I fidget a lot."
I mean, that's okay. So I talk all the time about things that I take away from this podcast, and that'll be one of the things I take away because I'm always fidgeting. As you were saying that, I'm playing with like the little like string that's on my shorts, and like I'm
Yeah.
like wrapping around my finger, like tying it, and then like doing things like just like fidgeting with it 100%. And I'm always doing something, whether it's playing with the pen on the table, whatever it is. It's
Yeah,
ADHD brain.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
so like yeah, no, that's something I'll definitely use more often is slow it down. Slow it down to the point where it's not even interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, all you fidgeters out
Yeah.
there, Pugs, I see you. Slow it down. Calm yourself. Okay. We'll do this together.
Yeah.
We'll do this all together. Okay.
Yeah. But if they're asking for advice, I think you have to communicate with them that you're not really sure with how to help because you've never been in that situation. But reassure them that you're listening to them and that you empathize with them. It just makes sure they're you make them feel heard. I think that's the most you can do in that situation where you don't know what to say. Just reassure and be like, "Okay, I hear you. So this happened. How do you feel about this?" If you don't know like what advice to give, keep asking questions because questions help them realize what they need to do. Yeah.
Questions are amazing. That's one thing I've learned about the show is I was always someone who thought I had the answer for things. I realized that
Mhm.
sometimes you don't always need to have the answer, like you said. It's sometimes better just to ask the questions. And even if not, worst case scenario, at least you show that you've cared and you've tried to kind of help them in some sort of fashion. And
Mhm.
you're right. I think the amount of times I've talked to guests that have in the past and have realized something about themselves that they didn't realize they even knew, but they totally, like I said, these 42 questions are just questions that I openly ask you guys, and you can choose any one that you want. Like we go wherever, And I mean, they're just questions. They're basic questions, and the guest, leads the conversation to wherever they would like to, and it's all on them. That's what I love about connections is they carry the show as the guest. I mean, I can guide it a little bit and take us to where we're gonna go next, but for the most part, is the guest gets to choose where we go, and that's so exciting for me. I love that. Um, and like you said, like
Yeah.
sometimes they find what they wanted already from the beginning. And I mean, if you guys can take anything about that, perfect. I'm so grateful for that. And if you don't, I mean, hey, well, I'm so grateful for you even spending time with me and hanging out. Boa's got it with us with a hydrate here, so make sure we drink up here. Oh,
Thank
it's
you
about
very much.
and two hydrates actually from Pugs.
Another.
Keep spamming it. I'm not gonna do it. I promise you. um, but I appreciate the hydrate. Thank you so much. Keeping us hydrated. Okay, multi. um, the what do we got here? So obviously you're on Instagram.
You're doing great, Bren.
Thank you, Bugs. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Green eyed GF. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome here. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Thank you for hanging out with us today. All right, we'll do one more hydrate and that's it. We're done after the hydrate. One last hydrate for all the ones that redeemed it. Get one last hydrate. B, I'll get you to hydrate there one last time, and that's it. Got a posture check. We'll do that. We'll do the posture check. Thank you. Thank you for spending the love. Jeez, you guys are just like dropping bags here in the chat. So you're from Instagram, or you're from Twitch and Instagram, but you're probably the most dedicated Instagram one that we've had on there. Oh, thank you, Tiggs, for the host. So my question to you is if you were the head of Instagram, so I guess technically Facebook, if you were Mark Zuckerberg, first off, got a lot more questions than this one. But if you were the head of Instagram, what is one and only one feature that you would add to Instagram that would benefit them both financially and socially?
What? What was the one feature?
Yeah, so I can read again. Sorry,
Sorry.
if no, it's all good. No, all good. Sorry, I thought you were saying that you were answering. That's why I was like, what? Oh, thanks, Tiggs. You're too sweet. If you were the head of Instagram, what is one and only one feature that you would add to Instagram's ecosystem that would benefit them both financially and socially? What is one thing that you would add? What is something you'd add to their thing to improve?
I think improving their live streams because they're pretty basic. And I feel like if they worked on their live streams, it could be something um like TikTok, because TikTok has these it's kind of like bits, right? I think they have those kind of like
It's
rewards and
coins.
stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe if Instagram had that, I feel like more people would use Instagram Live, and people would be able to earn from lives. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea for sure. 100%. Oh, thank you, Veray, for the host as well. I just noticed that too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, no, I think that'd be great. I think let's talk Twitch for a second. Twitch is so I've seen a lot of videos on this in the last couple weeks because of the Twitch walkout on the first. I've seen a whole slew of things all over the place. But I worry about Twitch's future, and that is me as a creator on this platform. Thank you, B, for the host.
That was so late. I'm so sorry.
You didn't even have
I kind of
to.
forgot about it.
Then you guys had to, but thank you so much. You guys are too sweet. The I think Twitch is really struggling with how they're doing things. I think they are going to. I mean, you see it already. Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, creators are leaving this platform. Harris Heller, who was one of the first ones. It's people. I think people are starting to kind of worry where the future of Twitch is going. Twitch definitely started something that was amazing, but they haven't kept up anything. Many
Yeah.
companies do the same thing. Like there's so many companies that have came up with a great, awesome first idea, but didn't innovate past it. And even worse with kind of what I've seen with Twitch is that they're struggling to put a, a safeguard for things that are
Yeah.
dangerous on this platform. And they're
Mhm.
definitely not doing it fast enough. They're waiting for other companies to do it on their platform, which is, in my opinion, I'm sorry, not acceptable. Um, and I think there's going to be another, and I don't know if it's YouTube, I don't know if it's going to be Facebook Gaming, I don't know if it's going to be Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, but I think there's going to be a company that's going to outdo this platform better than we've seen
Yeah.
ever before. And I think we are on the cusp of it happening because I think it'll be a creator driven thing if you ask me, because I think creators
Yeah.
getting really frustrated with how they're treated by these companies. And I mean, I'm not
Mhm.
like tomorrow Twitch could release a statement and bring on a whole bunch of different things that could make them interesting. I think I saw this clip about someone talking about how if there was a spot for like people discoverability where you have random clips that pop up that you can just look at based off of like kind of like the based
Yeah.
off like the TikTok for you page sort of thing. I think that'd be a smart idea,
Mhm.
like things like that.
That's
um
true.
yeah, so like it's I definitely am interested in kind of seeing, yeah, right, it's, I think it was on TikTok as well. And it's like it's scary for people who are trying to build a life on this platform or build a career on this platform. And especially as a smaller streamer who's on that cusp of kind of getting to that partnership, is one, do you want to be partnered with a company that's acting like this?
Mm.
Another company will see the gap that is derived from Twitch and mistake. Exactly, Tiggs. Exactly. And like if you're cusp of like maybe you're like a streamer that's about to quit their job and you want to make Twitch full time. This is something that's so scary and dangerous to do right now. Um,
Yeah.
and I give props to the creators that do it, because live your dream. Don't stop for anything. But it's a scary time to do it, unfortunately. And um, I'm totally with the creators that have decided to move on to other platforms. I'm totally okay with the creators that are on Twitch still and pushing with Twitch. I understand both sides of the thing. But I feel like in the next couple of
Yeah.
years, we're going to see a platform that's going to blow Twitch out of the water. I feel like personally.
You're doing great,
Yeah.
Bran.
Thank you, Beret. Appreciate it. But yeah, no, it's something that's scary. And I mean,
It
I
is.
hope if I don't end up here, I hope you guys will hang out with me in another platform if I choose that as well. I'm not saying
Mhm.
that I'm going
Yeah.
to. I'm just saying is if you guys have any interest, I'd love for you guys to hang out. I promise it'll be the same kind of content. Maybe missing a couple here and there, little bells and whistles. But we'll figure it out. That's another thing too. That sending love thing, that is so important to me. That's another thing, is if I have
Mhm.
a platform, they have to be able to have that.
Yeah.
So that's another thing too, is like I can't just get rid of the love. That's, like I said, it's my favorite thing. Um, what is an
Mhm.
absolute telltale sign that appears in you to show that you are feeling stressed?
Um, I start disconnecting from people. That's a habit of mine that can't seem to get rid of, no matter how much of therapy I've had. If I become disconnected from friends, that's when that's like a cue that things are not going as well as it should, like mentally, or like I'm really stressed. So if I start disconnecting from people, ghosting people, going offline, because I'm always on Discord. So if you can't reach me, I'm probably stressed.
I was gonna say you're
Yeah.
really fast with your replies every single time. So yeah, definitely. Um, okay, so kind of like disappearing and kind of feeling like maybe pushing people a little bit. And you said this a little bit early in the episode as well, is kind of pushing people away a little bit, in a sense. And
Mhm.
okay, well, we'll be pushing right back in. Now that we're aware, we're gonna keep you nice and good. Faster replies. What? I don't know, Pugs. Every single message that I got was very quick. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna start a podcast. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. Prob-
I was kidding. No, I will say B was one of the easiest creators to work with to set up this podcast. It was super easy to set up this podcast. She was there for all the meetings. She was there right on time. It was great. Um, let's see here. What do we got? What is a lesson in life that you had to find out the hard way?
Um, I'm trying to word it. Um, your blood family will not always be the ones that stick around to the end. Um, it can be your friends. It doesn't necessarily have to be a blood relative, like cousin, brother, sister, mom, dad. Um, they're not always gonna be there. You're gonna grow up. I mean, you're very lucky if you do have relatives that do stick around. But um um I lost my train of thought. But okay, blood relatives. My ADHD brain just got lost. Like,
Oh, good, I feel you. We'll get
but
you. We're gonna get you
your
back on the
friends will
track.
stick around. Your friends will be there, and like I said, your family, if you're lucky enough, will stick around, but not always. Because you're gonna grow up, right? And you're gonna have your own opinions. You're gonna have different values, do things differently, and it will go against some of what what your blood relatives will like believe in, and you can't just adjust yourself just to like please them and like be accepted by them. You really have to stand up for yourself, and make sure that you're not adjusting your personality just so that you'll be loved by these people. Because if they don't love you with these different values, then do they really care about you? Because if they disregard you for this one belief, then that's not family.
Exactly. I totally. I 100%. I think Nehru found the words that you're looking for. Sometimes blood is not thicker than water, is the quote, I think, and it's
Yeah.
it's very. I mean, it's true. Like I'm very lucky that I'm not able to relate in that sense. Is
Mhm.
like is there's. I mean, there is some that I might be able to relate to, but I think as far as like my immediate family, I'm very, very fortunate that I have a very supportive family. I mean, my mama Lisa is here in every episode of Connections. Like, look how blessed I am. There's not many
I
parents that
love
would be
the
on.
support.
Right. Okay. There's not every streamer has their mom who watches every single stream. Like, I'm so lucky to have stuff like that and like have that support. Um, and yeah, no, like it's definitely true. Is not everyone's gonna have that kind of that support system, and but maybe that comes from your friend Jim who's there watching every single stream, or your friend Jim who's there messaging you every single day saying, hey, how you feeling, are you okay? Or your friend Bob, who is I don't know, I'm just thinking of names here, who's like just checking in on you every once in a while and making sure you're okay. Like, exactly, is sometimes blood is not thicker than water. And I would say is, I know there's sometimes where it's really easy to feel alone and
Mhm.
feel like, okay, no one's interested and no one wants to hear about it. I promise you, there's people that want to hear and want to help you. There's sometimes people that
True.
aren't mentally doing okay themselves and can't mentally do that to help someone else. However, that doesn't mean that they don't want to help you in any capacity. It just means that
Mhm.
at that point right there, they're not able to, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean you can't message them. If they don't reply, then I mean that's maybe their own thing. But at least you kind of pushed that out, and I know that's a hard step to do. Um,
Mhm.
but a good portion of it, I think 90% of the time, is if you're vulnerable, you'll find people who are going to open up and be there for you, uh,
Mhm.
for sure. Um, I had one, and I was looking at it earlier too. Da. What is one thing that you hope to never forget?
My time on Twitch. I don't want to ever forget this because it was like the most random thing I started, but the most like impactful thing that happened in my life. Not because of like the money and all the numbers and all that. It's really the community and the different people you meet from like all the raids and like just randomly popping into a chat. Like that's how I met Bo. I was bored at 2 a.m. and I went into her chat. It was just me and Panda, and it was her first stream ever. And like look at us now. Bo's popping. We're still friends. Um, a lot of her community supports me as well, and it's just I don't want to ever forget the people I've met on Twitch.
Sure, and like they said, there's a very similar community that follows that was here on the Boa episode. You were here in the Boa episode. That's how I met you. For goodness sake, like the thing is
Yeah.
is I think it's so amazing what community can bring on this platform. It is very interesting
Mhm.
how these things. The one thing Twitch does well, I'll give it that. It definitely
Yeah.
it definitely builds a community, and I'm not saying it's all just Twitch. It obviously there's a lot of parts that goes into Discord, exclamation mark Discord if you want to join our community. What's it called? But or our house, our residence, if you will, exactly. Um, and the build of community and having people hang out just for the fact of wanting to hang out. And like you said, it's sometimes all it takes is literally maybe just a one-off stream. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna click that one, and sure enough, the first like about 10 to 15 people that were interviewed on here were strictly people that were just random people that I found in just chatting. And now I'm like closest
Mm.
friends with some of those people, and that's I'm so thankful for that, because in that kind of
Yeah.
journey of being able to meet those kind of like close friends that I'm really close with. Like I'm saying, like we've
Mhm.
sent presents to each other for like birthdays and stuff like
Aw.
that, like and like certain things like that. And so, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to kind of have that kind of connection with people. Not that saying that you have to spend money on me, but I'm just saying is being able to kind of like hang out with people. Kelly, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the conversation.
Kali is also Callista, or I call her Kai, is
Okay.
also a friend of Yanni and I from high school who stuck around after high school,
One of the
and we became
OGs.
good friends. Yeah, the OG.
Yeah, exactly. I sent Donovan gifts and things like that. Like this is like I said, these my mods are people who I've never even met before in real life, but it's people like they're some of my closest friends right now, and I hope they stay that way for a long, long time. I'm sorry, Donovan, you're stuck with me. Uh, my friends and I met B by randomly scrolling through Twitch at like 3 a.m. Exactly, and like that's how it should be. It's a perfect way to make like it's a perfect way to kind of randomly meet people and stuff like that. And there's so many amazing creators that I've been so fortunate to meet, like the lovely Bee who we're meeting today. It's definitely a blessing to be able to get to meet so many amazing creators on this platform. I'm so fortunate that I get to do this, and I get to like I this is a passion for me, not even like anything else, and I'm able to make money of this. I'd love to make this a full-time job, but I'm so happy that I can do this as this and hang out um and talk to people. Mama Lisa sent you brand merch. Exactly, Donovan. Exactly. Hi, Mom. Welcome back. Hi, Entrapped. How's it going? You made it. Yes, you did. We are unfortunately getting close to the
Hi.
end, but you exactly you made it. You're here. That's you hanging out with for just a second is more than enough than we needed in Trapped. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, I need you guys to do something. If you just joined in, or maybe you're just hanging out, I need you to do something for me. I know you guys are. It's what time is it right now in the Philippines?
It is 9:30 a.m.
9:30. So people are starting to maybe wake up a little bit. And that's hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, no one yell at Entrap for being late. It's not they're not late. They're perfectly on time. They're here. That's what matters most. I slept early for this. It's okay. It's all good. I've been the whole time. I know, Mama. I know, Mom. I know you. Thank you for the love. However, if you guys haven't already, we're giving away a $10 gift card to any gaming place that you use, any launcher. Thank you so much for the follow, Entrapped. So whether it's Steam, whether it's Xbox Store, whether it's PlayStation Store, you choose. We'll give it to you the $10 gift card. It's going to be in USD. We will make sure that it gets to your country of choice or your currency of choice that you choose, as well as your gaming platform of choice. You need to do two things though to be entered in this giveaway. You need to press exclamation or type exclamation mark enter into the chat box there. Second thing you need to do is that you need to type exclamation mark Discord and get into
Join
the
the
Discord.
Discord.
If you're not in the Discord, I can't contact you to give you the winning prize if you go. And if someone's not in the Discord, well then I'm gonna have to give it away to whoever's in the call after the stream. So keep that in mind. Um the let's take a look here. like I said, we're kind of near the end here, so I'm probably gonna get some kind of final questions here.
Mhm.
But throughout this episode, we've asked quite a few questions to you.
Mhm.
What has been your favorite question so far from today's stream?
Hmm.
Whether it be
I
answer or
think
something
it would
else.
be the from chat or from you specifically
It can
or
be either. It
any.
can be either or. Actually, yeah, no, I was thinking more for that, but it can be literally anything.
I think the question from Pugs, but from Malt. The advice that you'd give to someone who'd be overwhelmed and wouldn't know what to do in that situation. I think that one, because I'm in that situation a lot, and I know a lot of people are as well, and they're not as like well educated as me because I've done a lot of research. So I feel like I hope that what I said helps a lot, like helps you guys. Um, yeah, that's I think that would be my favorite question.
Perfect. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Lovely. Um, yeah, Multi's definitely got some good questions. He's been a
Yeah.
staple in this community for the last couple episodes, and I hope you hang out with us a little bit longer here, Multi, because you've definitely brought some amazing questions to this podcast, and more every single time. I'm so impressed with how you kind of think and love your thought process that goes into those questions. They are amazing. Um, However, this is the final question I have for you today as we go off here. So because this is one that that everyone kind of takes a little bit of a thought process on. And the question is, if you wrote a book about your life up to now, what would the final line be and why? And as she's thinking about this, please spam the love for me in the chat.
Hmm. That's a really good question. It's hard. Final line. She did her best, and that was good enough.
Beautiful. I love it. I think that's amazing. She did her best, and that was enough. And I think that's amazing. That's a perfect line to our story. This is a perfect storybook. Keep sending that love. That's lovely. Thank you guys for all joining us today. You guys have been an amazing community to come hang out with. I noticed a lot of you were here from the BOA stream as well, and some are here from brand new from our lovely guest B, or some are from here from my community, which thank you if you are. I hope you will spend more time with us. We do this every single Tuesday. We have a new creator on here every single time. I promise they are amazing, or I would not have them on here. Look at this amazing creator right here. Look, come on. Come on, exactly. Spam that love. Thank you so much. You guys have been so amazing. However, we are at the end of the we are going to do some we're going to give you some time here to put away. We're going to go into a raid here. However, if you have not, this is going to be your last chance to do so. Get into the Discord and get into the giveaway. Exclamation mark enter, exclamation mark giveaway. I'm gonna go to the screen one last time so you guys can see if your name's on here. If your name's not on here, I can't do anything. I'm not gonna be able to contact you. Tuesday and PST time. Yes, Tuesday PST time. That's correct. Wednesday if you're in the Philippines at 6 a.m. We try and do it every day at 6 a.m.
Yep.
It's not always 100%, but it might be sort of thing. 4 p.m. Keep in mind, if you guys were here earlier, we talked about the secret project that I'm currently working on. It's connection style questions like the episode you watched today. If you'd like to be a part of that passion project of mine, the secret project that no one knows about, and be a part of that, send me a DM on Discord. All you need to type is I'm interested and send it to me, and I will contact you probably within the next 2 weeks or so about us to set up a time to ask you some questions. I'm not gonna be able to tell you what the context is, but I'd love to have you a part of it. It's supposed to be a community project with every single one of you a part of it. I'd love to have you part of it. Exclamation mark Discord if you're not already in there. Yo, message perfect, Tiggs. I'd love to have you a part of it. We'll work around anyone's schedule. The answers will be anonymous if you'd like. If you'd like to have it on there, that's great as well. I don't know exactly what I'll do. They might just all be anonymous just off the bat, just so I don't have to kind of like put anyone out there. I mean, you might be able to recognize some voices, but I'm just saying. Haven't say bye to Mama Lisa. Exactly. She's so lovely. Exactly. Yes. And the final thing is I'm going to give the actually here. I'll go to this before I forget. If your name is on here, I need you to make sure that if your name is not on here, sorry, make sure you put exclamation mark enter. If your name's not on here, you are not entered. This is your last time to do so.
Last chance, guys.
Last chance. Final chance. Exclamation mark enter to join. Exclamation mark enter to join if you have not already. Am I blind?
Am I blind?
I'm trapped. It's not on there. That is so weird. What is going on? Why is that not in? Hello? Don't worry, Entrapped. I'll make sure you're on there. Donovan, can you write that down for me? That's so weird. I don't know why Entrapped's not on there. That's strange. Oh, what the heck? Did it close? Did it close itself by chance? That's so strange. Okay, we're gonna add Neuro on there too, please. Donovan, please as well. That's so strange. It's been doing that. If you don't see your name on there, please let me know now, because if not, I'm gonna add you manually. I'll make sure you get your entry for sure, but I need to have in there. So I'm gonna go quickly and find a raid. However, B, this is your time. This is all about you. You get to shout out anything you'd like, anything you have coming up, anyone you want to shout out. The floor is yours for the next few minutes while I go and find the person we are rating today.
First off, I want to thank you, Brent, for having me on. I was super nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was super nervous. I was like doing deep breaths before I entered the call, but then when you did a little intro and you started stream, I think hearing you talk on Discord, and not you muting and me just sitting here and waiting was very relieving for me, because I was like, okay, it's happening. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, you're here. So thank you for making it easy for me. Definitely super relaxed now. Lost my train of thought a couple of times, but I really appreciate it. And shout out to Mama Lisa for being so supportive. I wish Mama Lisa was my mom. And I'm sure Kat also agrees. Best mom award goes to Mama Lisa. But
True.
I think I want to promote just my Instagram. Gonna try my best to be consistent. Try my best, because I say that and then I jinx it and I stop posting for like 2 months. So I will do my best to post more mental health content for you guys. And if you guys want anything, if you guys need any, like, you have any suggestions for posts, topics you want me to cover, you can reach out to me and I'll gladly talk about it. But yeah, join Brent's Discord. I think one of my favorite features is the reviver, and I'm honestly thinking about adding that to mine, because it's like it makes the conversation go and it keeps the Discord alive, and it's interesting to hear other people's opinion. So join Brent's Discord, not just for the raffle, but for the community.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Let's see. I'm looking through here. I've been stuck through a bunch of ads, unfortunately, here, so I'm trying to find someone here. I think I know who I'm choosing here. I think I have the person that we're going to raid today.
Perfect.
I think I've found it. I just want to make sure no one else. But thank you guys. First off, I have found it actually. For hanging out with us. Hi, Cody. You are a little late, but that's all right. You stopped by, like I said. You stopped by. You hung out for a bit. We appreciate that. That's all we ask. Thanks for coming in, even if it's for a second here. Thank you guys for the love. You guys are too sweet. You guys are so amazing. I'm so blessed to be able to talk to you guys and hang out with you guys, and for you guys to join the conversation. So thank you so much for sending you playing your 40-minute shower. Jeez,
You're
Cody,
doing
you're
great,
probably
Brand.
pruned up. Thank you, B, for doing great, Brand. You guys are so amazing. I hope you guys will join me next Tuesday when we interview Sweet Mango 01.
Mango!
Mango, I write a friend of a lot of us, from what I've heard. I've got a lot of messages about this episode and the next episode, of how excited people are, from the Boaroo community as well. So I hope you'll join us for that next Tuesday, as well as if you want to be part of the secret project, exclamation mark, or sorry, not exclamation mark Discord, I guess, to get in the Discord, but to message me. And I'd love to have you guys a part of it. It's going to be connection style questions, like I said. However, we're going to raid our, a possible new friend of ours. His name is Whiskey Eyed. And I've been in Whiskey's chat before. He has some very interesting kind of little like side things. He's playing Bloodborne right now. So I have to go and say hi to him.
Ooh.
Maybe make a new friend. Just remember, in about 10 to 15 minutes or so after stream here, I'm going to get a couple things wrapped up, maybe get a bite to eat, because this has been a long 3 hours of talking. I'm probably gonna go get I'm probably gonna go get a bit of a snack, and then we're gonna do our giveaway in the Discord. Make sure you're in the living room voice chat. We'll be there very soon. I'm gonna be there, and hopefully a couple other you guys will join us too. B's welcome to join as well. No pressure though, and anyone else there. Boa, if you're still here and you want to join, we'd love to have you too, but no pressure to anyone if you guys cannot. Just remember, is if that person is not in the Discord, we're giving it away to someone that's going to be in that voice channel, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We hope to see you there, and go say hi to Whiskey for me. Oh, hang on, we got raid messages too. Exclamation mark raid and exclamation mark raid 1. Copy and paste those. Make sure you use those. Go spam that up in the lovely Whiskey Eyes chat. Make sure that he feels the love from our community to his. We want to make sure we spread the love, and nothing but love, all right? So go and share that. Thank you, everyone who's been here. Entrapped, Visray, Nero, B, Flim Flam Flem, Malty, Pugs, Cody, Tiggs. Oh my goodness. And I think we just rated. But bye, guys.